And we're live. Welcome to Saga of the Serpent and the Spider, Advent 5. We are missing our DM. He will be here shortly. He thought he was quick enough, but he rolled a 1 on initiative. And he'll be back.
I think he rolled a 1 on his dex check, too, you know?
I do believe somebody told him we had 3 minutes.
That's true.
All right.
Look, he's allowed to be bad at math, too. Okay, guys?
Hey.
And we're live, Val.
Still without his headphones on.
What's up, guys? I got some Coke, guys. Coke. Let's go.
Not one of our sponsors, but we'll take it.
You could be. You could be.
Live?
We are live.
We are.
Oh, hey, guys. Hey. Welcome,
Wait,
guys.
so you were advertising to us that you had Coke?
I had no idea. Okay, so we're live. Welcome, guys. To Saga of the Serpent Spider episode 24. Hey, all right, guys. We do this in one take. So
This is shot live in front of a studio audience.
Yes, absolutely, guys.
Laugh track.
So first things first, I'd like to thank all of you guys for showing up today. This is going to be a pretty intense session, so get ready. First, a little recap. Last session, you guys concluded the Ko-Klang fight, defeating him, bopping him, going back, and all that jazz. After beating him, he exploded, and you went back to the base portal camp, where you guys discovered that they have assassins, and he almost killed Hunter. Upon bopping those guys and discovering that there's no more remnants left or any more information about this area you can gather, you guys decided that, hey, let's take a nap. Where you guys had a really nice RP moment there, talking about your feelings, you know how you feel, kind of Dr. Phil kind of moment there. And then after that, you guys passed out. And after you passed out, then dream magical shit happened as you guys discovered that you have absorbed a part of the Weaver's power. And now you have zodiac signs where your Weaver marks were. So all those Weaver marks you had since the beginning of the campaign, it all comes back full circle, guys, as they're now zodiac signs. So Kobe, that thread there. Yay. You guys passed out 3 days after getting a little individualized kind of moment. And after passing out for 3 days, you guys travel back to the Gilded Thread, discovering, after you guys get there, you tell Duncan's mother, Margaret, that, hey, we don't know where the fuck he's at, but he's probably dead. You learned that Duncan, well, you didn't learn. You remembered that Duncan is an architect. And after getting Ko-Klang's journal from Margaret and cross-referencing some information, you guys discovered that Ko-Klang and his gang of malfeasance and specifically hobgoblins are gathered to try and, it sounds like, blow up the Gilded Thread. So that's going to be pretty interesting. And we left off with you guys speaking to Madoku of the Church of the Weeba. And that's where we left off. Did I miss anything? If I missed anything, let me know. If not,
well, we weren't speaking to Madoku. She was preaching, and we went in and rifled through some books, and then walked outside.
We stopped at the library.
Did I skip the library?
We did go to the library. We did go to the library.
So we stopped at the library. Because I don't remember
Going to the library. We were talking.
We went to the library
Before we
and
went to
then
the
we went to
church.
the
we were
went to the music
discussing.
section.
We were discussing because of on the note the dude that hold on, I gotta pull that back up. Crap. The name of the guy in the church thing where the boys went into when the ladies were shopping forever ago. That we had that weird feeling. What the hell is the name of that guy? Where is that piece of information?
I just remember as well too. That's it. I don't remember getting like doing the library. If you happen to have it, I just don't remember for some reason. So it's possible.
I didn't have my notebook, but I didn't write it down.
I can't read.
I know we went because
we
We
went to they
talked-
went to the library because you had asked about books for Felix, the
yeah, I was
basic
getting books
reading
to
books.
teach Felix
Yep.
to read.
Oh yeah.
And then he
I'm
showed
on
us
that.
where the song section was because what's his face wrote this weird ass song, and Isla was like, "How the hell did y'all miss that big red flag of him singing praise to what's his face?"
Remember now. Yep, I remember. Hey, inspiration for
The
Honey
inspiration.
Bear. Inspiration, because I forgot that whole sequence.
I was sick as crap too.
hey, listen, you got a big brain because mine is fried right now. So, we're gonna start with you guys. So, if I remember correctly, you still ended at the church, right? Correct. That's what I remember.
No, we had left the church, went to the library, and then we were walking out of the library
Going
discussing.
to level 3, right?
Yeah, discussing. Sam, we recognized the name of dang it, and I can't find
The bishop.
the bishop.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah.
arch-high bishop or whatever. But I can't
I
find
remember
the
Oh, that's way
sheet
back.
that you gave us of the letter. I'm trying to find that in our stuff.
Oh yeah, I got. Hold on.
The Titans Journal is what I'm looking for.
I know. I'm trying to remember where the fuck I put that thing at.
Trident's journal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
given
yeah.
notes from
Trident.
Trident's Journal, works
Trident,
with
yeah.
Grokul, the Manslayer, and Shekvin. I can't read my own handwriting. Shekvin, the Grand Bishop. Shekun?
I'm
I
trying
think
to
it's
figure out where.
Shakun, but
I'm trying to remember where did I put that?
I can't tell this.
And
if this is
and
an
group
E or a G.
items. And group items. There you go. That's yeah. And group items. Yeah.
there we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Group items.
Trident's Journal.
Yeah, so yeah, Shekuvin, Shekvu, whatever, the Grand Bishop. That's what we were talking about. We recognize that
Shekvun.
name. We recognize that name. Should we have a little peek and see if we can try and figure out where he is or any of that stuff? That was right where we left into the session, was
That's what I
starting that
remember.
discussion.
Okay, so start. Okay, I remember roughly you guys were trying to go to the level 3. That's what I remember. So we start there. So as you guys were leaving the library and discussing things, did you all want to go anywhere else on this floor here, or did you guys want to go try to see the bishop at level 3?
It was towards the end of the day too. It was like 3 PM or something.
Correct.
Okay. Well, I mean, we recognize.
I'm trying
his
to remember
name.
if we said we was gonna go and like get drinks and chill out for a bit before
I
we
don't
went.
remember that at all.
I don't know. As I'm saying, I'm trying to remember.
That's
I
what
remember
no,
something about
literally
he's
drinking.
feeling right now.
Yeah, I would say we literally just were walking out of it, and then we had mentioned his name, and it was like, oh, we recognize that name, and it was in the session.
Yeah, it was definitely that's what I remember. So I don't remember anything like that. I mean, it's still 3. I mean, there is like a light rail between floors, or not floors, levels. So it won't take you like 10 minutes to get there, give or take. So it's up to you guys.
All right, guys, what do we wanna do?
Yeah, what do you guys want to do? You want to go there, cha-cha slide, explore the first level, explore the second level, go to the arena, talk to some
Do
people.
we need any supplies? Are we good on the healing potions? What we doing?
Let me check
Well,
my
if we-
bag.
Go there. What are we going to do? Just snoop around, or are we going to try to talk to him, or?
Well, I want to know what the building is. I think that's what the big key is where we walked in. It looked like it was a bar, but we didn't really make it that far in. So is it really a bar, or is it
In the
something else.
cathedral?
No, the thing on the 3rd floor that we went into. Hold on,
The
let me look
arena?
at the.
That's not where
No.
the bishop is at, though.
I thought that was the bar that we walked into with the when Felix
No,
and
that was the second
Hunter
level
and
at the Slaughtered Mouse.
The Slaughtermouse. We tried.
Ah.
That was on our way up to check it out. We're like, hey, let's
Mhm.
stop in for a drink, and then it was Creepy Town the whole way.
that's what it was. That's what it was.
Yep, Slaughtered Mouse. You guys have not actually gone to the Cathedral of the Blood Moon.
We got sidetracked when we
Found
were going. We got sidetracked when we were going to the cathedral and went to the arena. That's I think. But
As is tradition.
Yep.
I
yes,
was like, have you met us?
Like,
Oh,
hey,
should we go to the arena while we're here?
It's like, oh, hey.
Cracks knuckles.
45,
should we
48
could try
damage
this?
Fireball. Like, who needs someone else? Yeah. Yeah, so what do you guys like to do? You guys have options. What do you guys want to do? You're going to go there. You want to go out and kind of Final Fantasy just world map troll across and see what you find outside of Gilded Thread? Do you guys want to start a dance troupe?
We did that in a
Yep,
past
I've
life.
been there, done that.
Yeah.
Hey, call back. Everybody gets inspiration. You all remembered. You all remembered.
That was the most epic dance battle ever.
It
that
was
was
iconic.
yeah, that was amazing.
Also unnecessary, but it was great.
The best
Probably
D&D I've
works.
ever done.
100% did not need to happen at all, but it was like, fuck it, dude, let's do it. Such a good moment. But yeah,
It's good times.
good times. All right, so I am going to.
We probably need potions. We probably should do some shopping. I have just a couple regulars, but I think we blew through a lot of our big
Yeah, I
rounds.
started digging through my pack. Like I only got this one left.
I got one regular on me.
Yeah, I actually still have 3 regular, 2 greater, and 1 superior. Somehow.
I think you went
But I
down too
don't-
quick to use them.
I was like, I didn't get a
Right.
chance.
I got 4 basics and 1 greater.
But we can always use more.
Yes.
Obviously,
come-
if somebody's
We
always trying
never
to hit
will.
us.
It has been a week roughly since you guys last been here, so you do think it's possible that they definitely could have restocked something. Because last session you damn near cleaned them out.
Let's go
Let's
buy
go
some
clean
potions.
them out
then.
again.
Potions and scrolls. Maybe
Hey.
they have something nice.
Good trip.
All right. So as you go to get potions and scrolls, you guys return to. You guys go to. First
Oh,
things first.
Felix, can you get like a spell of identify while we're there?
I think so. If they have one, I don't think they had it before.
All right. So you want to go to spelunking?
Uh-huh.
right.
Yeah.
We're going spelunking.
What they said.
All right. So you guys go over to spelunking. It's not genies in a bottle. That they sell the potions, but you go to spelunking to get some.
Did you
spells
say
from-
genies?
Genius in a bottle, not genie in a bottle. Genius in
Oh,
a
yeah.
bottle.
We don't want to mess with no genies.
Oh, why
No
not?
bottles, no lamps.
No,
I am
wishes.
deeply offended.
It's like for some reason I want to make a wish for some reason. No.
Not even like the light lamps, you know? No
Yeah.
lamps in general.
Dude, I should make it go like
Ella
that.
walks in, starts
All
rubbing
hit.
everything on the shelf.
It's like rolling around. But let me give you guys some spell scrolls generated. Do you guys want some potions as well, so I can kind of 2 for 1 this?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
We need consumables.
How much funds we
You want
got.
consumables? I bet.
Consume.
All right, so it has only been a week, so they recovered something, but not everything. So
We also accept them in pastry form.
here's so I'm gonna go with this is for spelunking. This is common, uncommon, rare. All right.
We
so
got
I'm gonna
gypped.
Yeah, gypped. All right, I'm gonna go over to Genies in a bottle. I'm gonna go with common. And I'm gonna go with uncommon. And then I'm gonna go with rare. All right. So just how it normally works, I'm gonna tell you the kind of potion they have available to them. And once I say that, you can get any number of them per like tier of like a tier. So if you wanted to buy like 36 potions of climbing or something like that, you can, as long as it's the amount. So here we go. And go for the classic potion of health. They fly off the shelves. Health and greater health. So these are available. These are always available here. And too hot. Oh, here we go. And all right. We also found a potion of effulgence. Bam. You also find.
You said what?
Listen, guys, I got a public school education, all right. You know. You've also found.
I've never heard
potion
of this
hero-
one.
Yeah. Look it up. Yeah. I also found a potion. You also found potion of heroism as well. You know, there. Also found that. You also find. Oh hell yeah! Hell yeah! You guys find potions of troll blood.
Ooh,
Oh.
Yeah.
those are pretty penny. We could sell those.
Trolls blood.
We can string to those.
All right.
Very
Mhm.
rare.
Found a couple of well, yeah.
Didn't
And then
somebody drink troll's blood once in one of our other games?
Nero probably did a lot of things. I mean, he got a snake clap, so it doesn't. Put the
No, he didn't trust
Snake
potions.
clap twice.
or was it a Zerg? It could have been a Zerg in Wolf server because he was like swallowing he was like covering stuff in blood and stuff. He was on some weird shit at one point. Let me get you guys some.
I think that's his
spells.
just regular life.
I was like, I don't think that was character.
No, I think not like
Wow.
this.
Time for blood sacrifice.
Got to know who you playing with.
Yeah, blood for the blood guys, I guess, guys. You know. There you go. Let me get your spell shows here available too as well. And if I remember the price correctly, I always said it is.
He's a teacher, so he's like in the staff lounge, dude.
Blood for the blood god. Just covers himself in blood like fucking What's that Blade 3 with the vampire?
What's his real name? Do you know? Just his first name.
Not off the top of my head. I
Imagine
apologize
it's something super common. It's like, Steve, what are you
Bob.
doing?
It's the why there a fucking goblet of silver blood in there? Just a little bit of a little pick me up here. Yeah. So as far as value, it always goes with. All right. So common. I'm adjusting for inflation as well too. Shout out to the real life.
Stop. This is too real.
Cost of
Must
living
be an
is
escape
up.
from reality.
I say this
No.
is an escape of reality, Matt.
Hey,
I
guys,
play this
we do
game
not
for
do
the exact
inflation here.
opposite reason.
inflation.
There's two things you can't escape: death and taxes.
Why do you want me to be poor here too? Oh my god.
It's like who needs money? Inflation.
We all do.
Literally everybody.
Listen, no one needs money, guys. Just have freedom. That's all you need.
Freedom isn't
America.
free.
Is it
It's
free
a
to
hefty
go buy me
fucking
chicken
fee.
nuggets?
Okay, I don't want to. I don't want to piss on any veterans, so I would say yes. Freedom is not free. I get like motherfucker. I was like, oh, whoa. Hey, I'm an American man. Let me get you a spell scroll list. I keep looking up. I want to get you guys a decent one. I don't want to get you guys 36 fucking cantrips.
I don't even know why those exist.
I don't know either, bro. Like, no one's fucking buying those things, man. Yo, it's something about fucking potion of animal friendship. Like, if you got a campaign for it, sure. But, bro, if it's a city campaign and you hand me a potion of animal friendship as like the, hey,
Honestly,
gonna go
like
talk
if you
to the-
just
I'm gonna
don't-
go talk to the pigeons.
Yeah, if you don't have a
That's
druid or a
last
ranger,
session,
just
too.
don't make it a thing,
What are you
right?
talking about? Our ranger
Yeah,
was
like
talking to
fucking-
squirrels.
yeah, like okay, but like that's because you got like 1/3 of the campaign so far has been like exploration. So okay, whatever. But if it's like a
Forgot.
like a water deep, don't get nobody. No
What
push that.
squirrel what?
He wants no.
Animals aren't even all that
No,
useful half the time.
silly goose, no.
Close.
You almost had him. You almost
I
had him.
know.
I was like, cause I'm multitasking, so I couldn't focus. I couldn't focus.
So they
All
get
right.
you.
I know, right? I was like, all right. Hey, I'm like, all right, and then it's like, bam. All right, so, let me make sure everything is good. Stroll. Oh, yeah, stroll's good. Here we go. Here's a list.
I'm ready.
This took 96 years, but it's on the way. Really? All right. So, guys, if you're watching this, this is how real tables work, guys. I'm trying to tell you guys. The amount of looking for shit you have to do as a DM is absurd. Here we go.
You
There
just
you go.
got to
So
be
the
prepared at all times.
Also for every and that's the link as well too. The amount of times I've heard that shit from people, bro. Oh my god, like, oh, you weren't prepared for your players to go fucking play a game and get sucked in and become fucking Ninja Turtles.
It's the
Like-
it's the same thing. They'll get impatient, but then it's their turn. It's like 27 minutes. They're like, "I'll take the
Yo,
attack action." You're like,
stop,
"Fuck
stop.
you."
Yo, literally when they literally ask 47 questions just to attack, sign me up. Beat me up, Scotty. Beat me the fuck up, dude. It's like, hold on. So like, are the trees swaying here? I wonder if any invisible people here. Yeah, they're swaying. Like, what direction? Like, what's the wind speed? Like, I'm like, I don't know, guys. Am I a fucking meteorologist to you? Fuck, dude.
None of these scrolls. Maybe Gias. Let's see. Can I even
I
cast
don't know.
that?
Spare the dying might be helpful.
I mean, that's
I can
like
just
Hunter's
heal ya.
Mark though. Hunter's Mark though, for free. It's pretty good. Magic Missile. Hell yeah.
I can't cast that.
No, but the fucking sorcerer can.
The sorcerer can.
It's true.
Thunder Step too. That's pretty clutch. Transmute the rock. I doubt it's ever come up, but hey, it's still animal friendship, guys, and Dissonant Whispers. Hey.
This
Like a
Gias
bird.
is really strong. Is it
Yeah, it
Gias? Gias?
Geas.
Wizards, hook us up. Is that actually? It's probably a word, and I'm just an idiot.
You know, it is.
Sure.
It is
Gesh.
legit work.
I just looked it
Full
up.
legit word.
I just looked it
Is-
up.
is
Guess what
Gias
the
right?
no.
What is it?
Gesh.
What?
Yep.
Gesh.
What?
Google
I
it.
thought it was. I guess
Google
like
it.
of code Gias.
Gesh.
I'm sorry, I just call it Gias.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking that
Gesh.
too. That's what I
I
was
was
like.
I was like, code Gias. I'm like, all right.
I'm like, have I been
Like-
pronouncing it wrong the entirety of my
Uh,
life?
Gesh.
Literally, so code Gesh.
Gesh. An obligation or prohibition magically imposed on a person.
Gesh.
I hate
Yeah.
it.
It's
Yeah.
in Irish folklore.
Risky or say it's Irish, so
That
this
makes
makes a
sense.
lot more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Because they don't like
Have you
vowels.
seen how you spell Ashley?
Yeah. I mean, like, dude,
Ashley.
have you seen?
Ashling.
Have you seen Guinevere in like the classic like Welsh like spelling?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they fucking forbade vowels in their language. It's like,
It's
like if you use a vowel, motherfucker, you're dead.
It's because you had to pay for them.
It's a pig.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had to.
Liked about vowel.
Yo, that's fucking cute, dude. Don't look at that. That shit cut the fuck out of me, bro. He said, yo, let me get a fucking A for 200, please. All right, got you, bro. Hold on. That's the only way you can buy though. You broke. Oh god. Yeah, so those are the posts, those are the spell strolls available to you. You can get any combination of those. But also as well.
Oh, we're rich as hell. Hold on.
You guys have money.
Maybe I'm not that rich.
No, I mean, you guys not super rich, but you guys have money. You guys aren't broke.
I'm gonna take 4 greater healing potions if I could.
That's for one comments. It's that means it's 5 left. No, seven left. I can count.
Are you putting that in your inventory or group inventory?
Which one would you like it in?
Yours.
Okay.
Hey.
I'm about to say you said you was gonna take it, so I would assume you was gonna Put it on your person.
I was like,
I'm using my personal funds to buy it, but it doesn't. They're there.
He said, "I'm bad. Presents are called a
And the
personal
bag
present."
of holding that you have.
He said,
Yep,
"Listen, it's
that
called
only
a
I can
personal,
open that
baby."
pull things out of.
That's why I was like,
It's like,
it's
yeah, you take it.
important. It's important.
Right.
Trying to save his life. Oh fuck! I can't open this thing.
Right?
Well, I guess you're dying now.
It's game over, man. For
They're
me,
they're in a
no,
little
no,
they're in a
we
little
just put
belt
his
pouch,
hands on
not
it.
in.
yeah, like I just assume that like if he's gonna get in combat, he just pulls them on the side like a bandolier. It's like, all right, I'd have a side. Because if not, if he went down, it's like, all right, inventory access, ding, access denied, access denied. Just
Oh
gotta
my
grab a
God,
post-it
this
up.
spell
Well,
is-
I guess he's dead.
Well,
This spell
Gesh,
is
yeah.
broken. Holy.
Oh, you
There's
know
no
what, Gesh?
save. You just tell them to do something.
I think no. It says it's a wisdom save or be charmed. For Gesh, yeah.
You must succeed or be charmed while charmed. You're right.
And a lot of the high and a lot of high level creatures are usually immune to charm. So like it's not like, hey guys, I'm like you can charm demons and such, but you can't charm like.
I'll buy a
everything.
hold person. We'll try to keep it.
I'm preferential for that.
Hey.
I wish I could cast the Thunder Step. That'd be great.
I have a question. How many spells have you cast this entire campaign? Is the question.
Ah, gosh.
Like 3?
It's
Jeez.
more than that because I usually use Shield of Faith.
Yeah, I would say
I
Shield of
usually
Faith
use
is
Shield
the
of
main.
Faith.
I don't know. We
And-
cheered you the first time you used Smite like 20 episodes in.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
but I've always used Shield of Faith, and I have used a Cure Wounds once or twice.
You guys are talking crap, but honestly, like holding on to your stuff is probably the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Some people blow their wad, and it's like,
Oh, the classic. Hold on, guys. I'm smiting every turn, pussy. Yeah, no, I've seen that too.
Every
It's
tap.
It feels
On
so
my first turn,
pitiful when it's not a crit.
right?
true.
Yeah, it's true.
but it's like saving potions in Skyrim. It's at the end of the game. You haven't
Or
used any of them.
saving all your stuff when you're about to go possibly fight a fucking king.
That was not my fault. That was not my fault. I wasn't holding anything.
It's like, hey guys, you might possibly fight something. Fuck it.
Why you got to bring up some old shit?
I'm like, dude's like, dude, I'm like that girl. Like, hey, so remember when you didn't cut the grass 3 years ago?
5 years ago.
Oh, not the 5. No. Oh my god. It's like, remember when you forgot my birthday?
Oh
You
Jesus!
were like 17, dog. What the fuck?
Actually,
but,
my niece does that to me all the time. It's like, remember when you weren't there for my birthday? I was like,
kill me.
That just means you're not my favorite. Sorry.
Yo.
No, I don't
he's like, you
remember.
decided
is
to go on vacation.
wild.
I don't remember. I don't spend a single moment thinking about you. Or just walk away. That's how you get them.
It's just like, yeah, dude, but like, bro, they hate your ass forever, bro. They can be like, oh, you're in the old folks' home. I'm gonna go visit them. Fucking kick you down the stairs.
The long game. They've been waiting for years.
Kick you down the stairs. Like, yeah, I'll take fucking John home. I got him. Take you home, beat you up, bring you back. It's like, oh, what the
My
fuck?
hip.
But did you guys get everything you need, all your potions and all that jazz?
How much were the potions of greater health? There was just one of each.
No. So it's 11 uncommon potions. So
Oh.
what's his face? Live
took
brought
4.
4, so it's 7 left. So you can buy 7 greater health potions. So you can buy any combination.
And they're 250 each.
See,
I'll buy another 4.
The
I
potion
see.
of heroism is rare or uncommon.
rare.
I'll take one of those too.
They're good.
Hey, they're good. They're really good.
so
that
good.
free blast. They broke the West March. No, speed.
I'll-
Speed broke. the
I'll
West
get
March.
one. I'll get one.
I was gonna say I slipped that into Ren's bag as I.
Oh,
So-
okay.
So
okay, thank you.
it is
Thank you.
only one potion of heroism available. So keep that.
I know,
Oh, that's okay. He already got.
and
he
I
already-
slip it into Ren's bag. Yes.
It's like here. There you go.
The temporary hit points is like the big deal.
He's boosting me, you know.
Dude, the blast for 1 hour? It's crazy,
Bless,
dog.
yeah, and the temp.
Yeah. So
Easy.
Tim is clutch, but that free
I
blast for an
just-
hour is
I just drink that and run in with Isla.
With Isla, she can be like, she can be out of your. Like,
Well,
"I don't
she
need
seems
your
to be the one that runs
I
in the
don't need your
most. So
aura."
yeah,
He's like, nah, auras for losers.
it was literally
Every
a moment
time I'm
in
in
one
it,
battle.
I get my ass kicked.
Well, probably because you're getting your ass kicked harder out there.
No,
Oh, you
wait,
get
no.
your ass kicked everywhere.
I will say this: it's tough because Isla's literally is like a backline diving fighter assassin. So her job is to not be there. She's like a really mobile person. So you're like, okay, I'm the defender. Stay by me. She's like rolling around. Places to go. Just runs
Look,
around.
she can't stay in the same spot, okay?
Yeah, she'll live her dream, right?
She's got
Oh my
restless
God.
leg syndrome.
For real, official. It's official now.
You're gonna have to like put like a tethering spell or something between me and that aura.
It's like, ching. It's like, I'll be there. I mean, just wait to level 18 where it's 30 feet that you can kind of be somewhat in it sometimes.
Yeah, there we go.
There you
I just can't be with both of you at the same. All of you.
Take
I
care
can't
of the
be with all of
squishies.
you.
go. He's like, just like sit back. He's like, all right, guys, just let
Okay.
Al do her thing. We'll be here.
Well,
Take
now
care-
that
yeah, take care of the squishies. It's okay.
so now that we've shopped, we actually have to do something with our lives. So do you want to investigate this bishop on the 3rd level, which we never did? Apparently, there's magic items there too.
Yeah,
Alright.
he sells magic items. That is a word.
As we're going, can I grab some more hand axes?
Oh
See?
yes.
Would you like to get magical hand axes?
Ones that return to her,
You mean magical ones?
some
you
dwarven
want?
throwing axe.
Is that
Why
what you
would
want?
you ever want that?
You want to risk it for the risk? Are you broke? Can you afford it?
No, I'm not broke. I don't know how broke I am, but I'm not broke.
All right, then let's go to. I forgot the name of the guy. I have to check my notes. But as you're going there, as you're going to Bolt and Shovel, because I almost forgot the name for a second. As you go to Bolt and Shovel, the proprietor would ask you, "Hey," and you know that these people here are very naked werewolf people. As you offer to purchase some hand axes, they would say, "You want a deal on some hand axes? I can make you some magical ones." Need your
All
thumbs up.
right. What will they do?
I don't know yet. I have a table for it.
Good thing they're not beating cheeks. Last time we came in, it was a very awkward situation.
Listen, guys, they're fiery, man.
It was the full moon, apparently.
Oh.
well, I'll say this. They will say this. They can get you a pair of hand axes for 500 gold pieces, and they will do something, and they will be magical. Would you like to purchase these hand axes? Do you want the loot box? Do you want the loot box? What the loot? The loot. All right. You say yes.
Yeah.
Isla, you sure you don't want to know what they do first?
Nah, it's fine. Fuck it. We're here now, boys.
Yeah,
Hey, gambling.
I'm learning life lessons from live, and sometimes you just got to roll the dice.
Hey, when the DM says you want to risk it
Hey.
for the biscuit, you're risking for
Hey,
the
hey,
biscuit.
Isla, you want a quarter to flip? Make sure that's good to go. Here's a
Oh.
gold coin. Here you go.
He's going to have axes of the chef, and she's going to learn how to make macaroni and cheese. And some...
It's like, hey, these allow you to apply lotion in strange places.
What?
Hey, and the chef axes are gonna be cursed and make you have to cook dinner every day at 5.
Yo,
It's a blessing for us.
No
curse
one
for
likes
her.
that.
yo, holy.
Hunter's like writing
boy.
requests down. Be like,
Yeah,
okay, she
he's
has to
like,
cook.
could you
In
get
case you run out of ideas for mealtime.
Axes
Oh
of domestic
my
duty.
God.
yo, you bro, these feminists are gonna be on your ass.
They
dog.
come with a polka dotted apron.
Hey, so give me 2d100, Isla. All right. Let me check some properties. All right, call out your numbers.
75 and 41.
75.
Oh, I know what you got. You got the axe of mealtime prep
That one sucks.
plus
All right.
1 with
Hey.
Plus Zenith Blade, Night Stalker.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay.
where's the big words?
Okay, roll again, because these really suck.
Well, since we have more money, we might as well go
41
for...
again.
Okay,
and
let's go to 96. Let's see what 96 is.
Wait, but since we're shopping anyways, we might as well go back to the blacksmith and make more
Hey, okay, sick.
long ass name
Right?
So, hey.
items.
All right.
Right?
So,
Items.
hand axes of translation. While you have these, one for short rest, you can
Right.
No, you can comprehend and speak a single foreign language
of
translation. While you have these, one for short rest, you
We got a
Right.
reader and a speaker,
No,
but not
you
one
can
who does both.
Hey, so both your hand axes are hand axes there of translation.
And meal prep.
Hey,
I
they're
was gonna
magical,
find.
though, so they're
I was
magical.
just gonna find this big ass stump and just start chef cutting with these axes,
It's like, wow, dude, these things are great,
making
dude.
crinkle cut potatoes and.
I imagine she's cooking and it's in Italiano.
And yeah, so the hand axe blade looks like a book because it's translation.
These are
And-
so pretty.
Hey, so and it allows you to So now you guys can understand pretty much any language. At least I can. For 120 seconds. You use one, put the other one down, pick up the other one.
Oh,
Wait, hold
didn't
on.
quite finish that.
Hold on, repeat that again. All right, got it. We got it. We're good. We're good. That's gonna come up eventually. Anything else before you guys head out? Going once, going twice.
Back to the blacksmith. Want a new shield.
You want a new shield?
Yeah, I don't use this grappling shield that much. Good.
You want some rims with it?
Better.
Do you want some rims with it? I know. All right.
Rims?
Spinners.
Rims.
There's
Rim.
For your chariot.
Yeah.
Spinners.
My
I heard
chariot.
that right?
She wants spinners.
Yeah, spinners. Yeah. Get some. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right. Hold on.
I'm sure the audience loves these shopping episodes. Or
They love these guys. Like they're like, dude, we love to just sit here and just look at them do stuff. All right, here we go. All right, so Ren, give me a 1d100.
I feel like our shopping episodes are entertaining because we
Yeah,
buy
you say funny
random
stuff.
ass shit.
Then you got that. You got that random brother like, motherfucker. I went to Walmart earlier. Ain't nobody trying to watch this shit.
Yeah. These motherfuckers been shopping for 3 years, man. I'm trying to see some stuff, man. Come on, like,
it's every guy who goes to the mall with their lady. It's just, I'm tired. I don't want to be here.
Sitting in the husband's chair in every single store.
Yeah.
Not the husband chair.
You're the purse is you're watching the purse. God damn it.
Dude.
People
Okay,
still do
with
that?
a 33. Shit,
I just
people
don't
do that
know.
all the yeah. He's like, no, I'm good. It's like, oh,
This
so
is
you
why
going
we
out?
have girlfriends.
It's like, are you going out shopping? Oh, that sounds great. I hope you enjoy that.
I pulled my hammy. I'm
yeah.
feeling sick.
Well, my hammy.
I can't play, coach. I'm do not play. I'm on the practice team, guys. Hold on. Hold on. It's like here. No. Okay, let me check this. All right. The fuck? Hell no. Roll again, Ren.
Thank God.
I'm telling
It's
you.
a shield. It's a shield of animal friendship.
You need to go in there and just clean out the
Wow,
shenanigans.
99.
33 and 99. Okay, all I'm missing is like a 66.
I
And I'll
got
have the
that
full
bullshit.
set.
This shit allows you to fucking fly.
Times
shoot
3.
Portal beams allow you to teleport. I'm like, damn, this is a shield?
I want that.
I don't want that, Scoops.
No.
You don't want us to break your game?
You don't want me to be
Oh,
a flying
guys.
spider that shoots lasers?
Come on, ignite her own lamp.
That's like everybody's nightmare, a flying spider that shoots lasers.
Oh yeah,
That just has the
I'm just
meme
burning
of watch the
down.
house burn. Like
Yeah.
I'm burning that bitch down.
Out.
Okay, so this is okay. All right. So this is the shield that you find a shield of missile deflection, but this one's better. And this one doesn't suck, or kill you in the process.
A shield of missile
Missile
Deflection.
deflection
But it's
that
specifically
doesn't kill
to the
you.
Yeah.
It's specifically the one that isn't gonna like hard kill you.
Not attraction.
Not a
It's-
hard kill you, just light kill you.
Like
Yeah.
light kill. So essentially, you can use your reaction while you have this shield to reduce a ranged weapon attack by 2d8. So whenever you get attacked by a ranged attack, which will happen a lot, you can reduce it by 2d8.
Okay,
Pretty-
okay. So that works with fireball too.
That's a real shield.
See?
So do you have to see the attack?
Well, no.
So, but it can be an
I
AOE attack
noticed
too, right?
things
No,
blowing
because
up
it's
in
an
her
attack.
face.
It's a weapon attack.
Oh, I see. I
Ranged
see.
weapon
Sorry.
attack.
Yeah. That's fine. I trade my grasping shield.
Yes, you
And
can.
as
As you do so, he said, I'll only charge you an additional 300 gold pieces.
Good to me.
All right, you get your shield of missile deflection plus. I've got to put the plus beside it.
Have you
It's a
seen
plus
the
beside it.
shield of missile reversal Zinvolos?
No.
The thing is sick.
Ooh, that sounds
it's a,
fun.
It's a +1 shield, and basically, if you get attacked, you can make a ranged attack and deflect it back at them.
Dude, that's probably some fucking.
So basically
like
taking the
missiles.
monk stuff and putting it in a shield.
Yeah, like at least with this, like you don't like it's not as strong as the deflect missiles, but it's still pretty good though. That shit.
This is broken because it's when you would be struck by a ranged attack, you can use a reaction to cause the outer surface to emit a flash of magical energy, sending the missile hurling back at your attacker. Make a ranged attack.
Do that.
It's on any weapon attack. You can just choose like, nah, I'm good.
A ranged
Any
attack.
ranged weapon.
That is
No, it just says ranged
wild.
attack.
Yeah.
And
just
it's just
ranged
your
attack.
reaction. It's not like a X amount
Like
of times
ability,
per day.
charges. It's not like a charge or anything like that. So you can just stand back like, guys, they can't hit us. That's pretty good, guys.
It's really
Keep
good.
shooting at us.
It doesn't
We
say
got
it
all
stops
day.
the damage, so you just throw it back.
Yeah, but still, though, that's pretty wild.
But this thing is cool too. 2d8's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not super. It's not like OP, but like with her deflection, no, but with her damage reduction, yeah, it's pretty good. So is that everything else before we go on? Cross his fingers
How the heck did my AC go down? One.
because this isn't a +1 shield.
The other one is a +1 shield.
I think so.
Ooh.
Probably.
Regrets.
Oh,
Regrets.
No.
unlucky.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
I already committed.
Commit.
I ain't a quitter.
Wow.
Hey,
She's in it.
guys,
She's in it to win it.
let's do it. So
Ah.
as we're sliding scenes, does anyone else get anything as we're sliding through as
What's the
images
regular
get
hand
pushed,
axes?
as
Normal
the
one.
scene gets pulled back? Hand axes are standard PHP price.
You can buy as
That's
many as you can carry.
Yeah, they have a metric sheet under those. But they're not.
That's all I
magical.
needed.
They don't know. Yeah, but they're not like heads of books though.
Well, yes, but I do not want to throw and lose my heads of books.
That's a cool name for axe. Heads of books.
Mm.
But yes.
They're
you
5
get it
gold.
if you- Yes.
Thank you.
All right. So
Cool. there's
now, as we're
I'm getting
sliding
100
the
of them.
scene,
something.
Slide it.
we are now. I made this map the other day too, guys. Hold on. Let me make sure it's the right one. Yeah. I think this is number 3. 2. 2, 3. Yes. All right, here we go. This is level 2. Level 3, blah. Level 3, actually. Blah. Level 3 here, guys. As
Someone turn on the lights. I can't see when I got up here.
as you get
Who's
up here
touching
as
me?
well.
Is that you?
Holy.
Ooh, that kind of felt good. Who stopped touching my butt
That's
already?
good.
Jeez.
That's a different kind of
Oh my
party.
God,
Can
live,
you not
feel it.
do that? I know, it's always those two. Can you just do that when we're in a group?
Guys, can you keep your hands to yourself?
Did you say, can we do that when you're in a group? Sure, join. Come on.
No,
It costs
no,
extra.
Go jump in. Let's go.
That's a different kind of
That's
party.
the after hours menu.
After, yeah, join us for the after hours. That's happened after. But
Yeah,
yes,
Yes, one of you that
only
touches me
fans
loses a
talking.
hand.
Oh. Oh my.
I mean, can we have the one that you lost and swap out?
Honestly, I just need my left.
take the right. You're good. They to the right. Nah, that's tomorrow's problem. But as you're getting up here, guys, you never actually been to the 3rd level before. Well, no, you have to the arena. The arena's on 3rd.
To the arena.
Hmm.
As you go back to the 3rd level, this place is a sprawling metropolis here as well, even though it's a lot less populated because you need a lot more money to live on the 3rd level. The arena that you've seen before is now not just this kind of massive, like kind of dust kind of pit. I mean, it looks like a futuristic Roman Colosseum. Like, imagine like a football stadium, but like strange lights around as well. There's there are scalpers in front of it. There's people that sell tickets. There's also as well a very large cathedral that you guys haven't been to before. You guys can clearly see it's a cathedral because it's massive. It looks like a church. Also on level 3 as well, there's also a massive building called the Maximum Vault, which definitely sounds like a bank of some kind. And you also see as well, there is another large building as well that will stand out to you. And on the front of it is called the Core. And it looks like a prison. There's also another building as well called Lace and Stitch. Let me show these places to you as well too. Sorry. Lace and Stitch, the Core, Maximum Vault, it's a bank.
Do we know anything about these places in our
Yes, as you go to the itinerary,
in our
the
menu?
itinerary in the it's like the thing you see at like theme parks when you go there. It's like you are here and this is what is available to you. It's like that.
I know what you're talking about. It's not an
yeah.
itinerary. It's whatever.
Yeah, but you know what it is. You know what it is.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's
Information.
information like help. Yes, information. Yeah.
Help
So you
desk.
see, Lace and Stitch is owned by Rena and Louis Grieve. They're the owners of this place here. They sell flying clothes there, which you can probably imagine they have some magic clothes as well. The Core is a literal prison. You don't want to go there. And the Maximum Vault is ran by Dig Diggerby the third. And there's also Bodesca's Falconry, which is a small, place where they actually sell exotic animals on. And Jacia's Herbalism Hut. And she sells very rare herbal components. So if any potion makers out there were trying to make potions or health pots, this is the place you want to go to get your high quality ingredients. There's also the arena as well, which you guys know, the Venom Bowl, but looks a lot better. I didn't update the image. And there's also as well too the Cathedral of the Bound Maiden, which you guys, it looks on the inside it looks like that, but on the outside it looks like a massive oh my god, a massive kind of conglomeration of spires and pikes. This thing, this cathedral is probably like 7 stories. It's massive. It dwarfs almost every other building.
Are there any people on the outside guards
yes.
or anything like that?
I mean, like it's definitely guards at the front doors. I mean, these people kind of around the church is very massive, but it's not like a line of people kind of waiting to get in. But it's definitely if you would walk past there, you would definitely see and hear that there are sounds of a lot of people singing and seemingly like just living life inside of this church-like building.
Well, should we go check out the church? See if maybe they have some hymnals in there that might match the cipher from this rest of this journal.
Oh man, I don't want to go into a church.
I was just about to say that Felix wouldn't want to go.
I can hang out.
Kill you.
I can hang out. I'm not worried about being killed. They probably have those
Doesn't
mean
want
ladies.
the water.
Yeah, mean ladies with the water. I can hang out and just keep a lookout.
Felix, are you really that afraid of getting wet?
I'm not afraid. You see him like kick his feet on the ground, just kind of bashfully. Like, I'm not afraid per se, but you know.
Ain't afraid of nothing, Scoobs.
I'm gonna
Do you think-
telepathically send Felix a message saying you do
How about
bathe,
for a
right?
Scooby snap?
I bathe sometimes. A Scooby snack. What's that?
Hmm?
No, no, it's
You
candy.
pull
Little
out like a
cookie
Pop-Tart?
little cookie to get your bravery up. Here you go. Throws
No.
them.
All right.
Ooh.
But if any of those ladies come at
Do
me,
you do this? Do you do that? Oh,
all right. I'll take the
Do you
cookie.
charge up?
Runs in place for 2 seconds.
I know.
All right,
Alright.
I'll take it. But I'm not
Right.
these ladies. If they touch me, I'm coming
If
down
I
on
see
them.
if I see any water,
If I see Whoopi Goldberg in the nun outfit, she's going down.
it's over, bro. Backbuster all day, dude. She's out of here. As you do all go inside of this, go up to the cathedral. The guards in front of it would look at you and say, "Welcome. It seems that you are first time visitors." Wow, I had a brain fart. First time visitors to the Church of the Bound Maiden.
How could you
Yeah.
tell?
Because I watched some of your vid tapes. It looks like you guys have never actually been to the church before.
How can you tell
What are you
that?
trying
from
to
our tapes?
say?
What's a vid tape?
What kind of tapes are you watching?
I wasn't with
The
that
tapes
girl.
everybody, the tapes everybody else was watching. I
She
definitely
said
know how
she
to
was
be
18.
Holy! Yeah.
Just kidding.
He says,
But really, what are the vid tapes?
he says to you, yeah, sorry. He says to you that a lot of your travels have been documented, as you see on some of the bigger TV streams, and I have a Gilded Thread Plus membership that allows me to kind of replay some of the previous escapades of your adventures, and I definitely have rewatched almost all. I'm a huge fan, actually.
He's a fan? You want an autograph? You want to take a selfie?
I don't know how to do that. I don't know what a selfie is, but I'll have an autograph. He goes up to you.
Heck
You
yeah.
sign my armor right here,
All right. Who should I make it out to?
Mom.
Mom. Mom. Is that
My
your
mom's a
name?
big fan. No, my mom's a big fan too.
Did you wear your
Um,
armor?
No.
All right. To Mom.
He said that very questioningly too.
Love Felix. You're the greatest. P.S.
You can't
Call
fucking
me.
write.
Yeah, P.S. leaves his phone
You
number.
don't know fucking words. You're just like this. All you see is he draw like a star, a smiley face.
XXX.
A couple
Five,
squiggly
five.
lines.
237.
It's just squiggly lines running across.
Yeah,
He's
Felix can't write. He knows his name, so it's like
Felix, reverse Felix. Got it. Take that to the bank. You got it.
The E is
And-
backwards.
basically, yeah.
And he would go over to Isla as well. He says, "I'm a huge fan. Could you sign my other part of my armor as well?"
Yeah, no problem. He'll sign it, and then she's gonna like fix Felix. So
And he's
it
just
looks like real work.
Edit.
And,
Yeah.
and he is. You know, it's like these are male guards too. They're very bashful around Isla. They're just like, you know, whatever. They're very like in their fifis around Isla.
They're Fifi.
They are. They. You think Isla? These are definitely members of your fan club of some kind.
She'll throw like a little wink on there too, like.
One of them does collapse. Like he literally collapses.
Get yourself together, man. I thought this was a
hold on,
professional
hold on.
outfit.
He's like,
Felix, go find water to throw on his face.
I got
He
something
just-
thrown in his face.
Oh no.
Ew, no.
That's a different kind of party.
Hey,
Scoot.
whoa, hold on.
Whoa.
Get your minds
I was
out
just
together.
talking about some wine here, guys. I know you were
Get
talking
your
about,
minds
but
out
some
together.
wine. Jeez.
Also, that's
Sorry, y'all are starting to rub off on us.
All right.
Terrible.
This,
We've been in this group too
this-
long.
this is a PG party, right? This is a G movie.
rub off.
We
is
have
not the
never
right
been
word
a
to use.
PG party.
We remember PG. We're barely PG-13.
As we stand outside the cathedral.
Just
Yeah, we're leaning on NC-17 at this point.
Hey, take it so you make it, guys. So we'll make that PG-13 till we get there. The one of the other guard also helps pick up the other one and drag him. Says, "Yeah, you can just go right inside. He'll just be a minute." He said, "You're his favorite of the five."
Oh, thanks.
Whatever. Just keep walking.
He's like, she actually winked on it, like in episode 7. Oh God! And then he's like freaking out.
Felix leans into Renan live, just like, I don't see what the big deal is. I'm pretty cool too. Just all petty about it.
Oh, so now you like churches and church people.
I just like the attention. I don't know about this. Can I make a perception
guys,
check for any
guys,
nuns
can I-
in the
can I-
area?
Any
Can I
black
say something
nuts?
for you guys really fast?
What's up, Hunter?
Hunter.
I didn't know people could watch us. Is it good for us to be here?
I thought we went over this the first day we were back. Remember, we were on the street and everything, and there was like a parade, and we like paraded down the middle, and everyone was like, "What?"
I know, but this person said they're watching us like from a long time ago.
Yeah, they said that at the parade too.
Are you worried about that thing you did that one time?
Did you lose your
Shut
memories
up.
when you got cursed? While you were cursed?
Hunter walks off.
He's like,
All
oh
right.
shit! I'll get locked up. They won't let him out. No.
He's about to go to the court.
Gonna get locked up.
I'm gonna find a little alley where I can just kind of still see where they're at.
Yo.
She looks over at she looks over at everybody else. What's this problem?
Oh,
You know.
shit!
Yes, he has regrets.
Oh shit. Well, as the rest of everyone except Hunter, who's looking out for random threats, enter this cathedral, you see that there is actually a Fergbold looking pastor, sorry, and he is preaching what seems to be like the strange gospel involving a bound maiden. And he's saying, and essentially, I don't want to be sacrilegious, but like he's essentially he sounds like a Southern Baptist preacher. He's like, now listen here, the bound maiden will save you from the hells and fires of these devils. And he goes off about
Brimstone.
That's pretty good.
Brimstone.
Praise Jesus.
The women in the front are
If-
standing up going,
If you don't say Jesus with 3 Z's, you're not saying it hard enough, guys. You got some Z's, some L's in there. Zassa.
Can I hear hallelujah?
You gotta say that shit like you gotta grip your balls when you say that shit now.
Is that the secret? Oh,
That's not everybody down.
You got to practice,
Yeah.
Ren, on that one.
You gotta oh,
I'm a
man.
little under equipped, you know.
Oh my god, you're like, I just stands in the mirror like mom spaghetti. Jesus. Just standing there practicing the lines. As well as you guys. Oh wait, all right, guys, we gotta get back on task. All right, so
Again, that's not my fault.
guys, as we
You're so
are,
kids.
you guys are in the cathedral, hearing this Furbolg man preach gospel of this bound maiden.
Yeah.
After and as you guys pick up on it as well too, it does sound like the main tenets of is there is this story or mythos or god of that's referred to as a bound maiden. She was sealed away, seemingly for eternity, for helping those in need, and upon doing so, she seeks all of those that do indeed help her. And it says, from what you've not said, but from what you guys heard, that when 1 million of her followers are met, she'll be released from her prison. And this is a pretty large cathedral, so they can't be but so far off. You think? This is probably the second building, the second biggest building you've ever seen in your guys' life. This building is almost like a small fort, but just taller.
You said when 1 million of her followers?
Yes. When she gains 1 million followers, she'll be released from her prison. I said that wrong. And as this kind of sermon comes to a close, as you guys are very well known at this point, you would see that the pastor would indeed come up to you and says, how did you like today's sermon?
It was
Great.
great.
He's talking to y'all.
Great.
How did you like today's sermon?
Who?
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we
48
could try this. Most interesting sermon I think I've ever heard, and you just kind of slide back away from him a little bit.
Just opened yourself up for conversion.
He says, well, he pulled you in, and he needs him to get in close to you. Yeah.
In Ren's head, she hears the only sermon I've ever actually heard.
And as you continue to hear him speak, he says, well, if you don't mind, I'd like to speak to you about the bound maiden and her wonderful glory and what she can do for all of those that follow her. I know that you are champions of the Weaver, but the bound maiden?
Uh-huh.
Sir, before you get into that, can we get your name?
Is they call me Deli, Pastor Deli.
Pastor Deli, do you have any we're busy and I apologize. I don't mean to interrupt, but
I understand, sir, but can I get a moment to say the praises of the bound maiden? As he says,
Only if before you do it, you let us see some of your hymnals that you got laying around over here.
hymnals? Above there, what?
Songbooks?
the song.
Oh, song.
Yeah,
oh, song.
the
Oh, yeah.
hymnals.
Oh, I thought you said hemorrhoids. I was like, hemorrhoids?
Don't try to save it.
Turn around and bend
Yeah.
over, buddy.
I thought he
Turn
said
around
hemorrhoids.
and bend over.
Let us see some of your hemorrhoids, homie.
Oh, like,
Oh
what?
my god.
Hymnals.
Hymnals.
My
Oh, that's a
lord.
good one right there. That's a good one.
I'll do you one better, Deli. Why don't we walk and talk?
He says, all right, yes. And you see, he pick up some of his hymn books or hymnoids, and he passed them to all of you. And on the covers of them is the songs of now you can't unhear it. So hey, they'll be with you forever. And some of the songs are called "I Love You, Bound Maiden," "Together Forever," "Bound in Love."
The top 20 hits of the Bound Maiden.
You are my bound maiden.
Do you remember those old infomercials?
This
where it
is
had,
Casey
like,
Kasem with the top 100 for the week of.
Hey, coming to you live from Washington, D.C. Top 20 of the Bound Maiden. All right. Hottest in the streets. As you guys definitely, none of these songs sound like anything that was mentioned in the song of, the Journal of Crichton or any kind of notes that you guys have heard about the hymns. Also as well, too, Deli is a furbolg. And from what you understand is that the members of Coakling have been so far exclusively goblinoids.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do you ask? Well, he would ask. I see you're looking at these songbooks. Are you trying to convert and find someone that can save you and wrap you up in her embrace? Or are you
Possibly.
Looking for something else.
We're looking for something specific. I'm I'm a bard, and I like to learn the songs of the people. Can I ask you a question, Reverend?
Yes.
And I pull the book out of your hand, turn it the right way, and set
Yeah.
it back in
Oh,
your
I'm not
hands.
looking at it at all.
Upside down.
Are there any? You guys go on missions, right? You walk around and talk to different people of different villages.
We just don't go on missions. We help liberate those in need.
Have you and your people ever come across red-skinned people like goblins and goblinoids?
And you see that, like, in this place is also very packed as well too. You actually see there's some goblins here as well. As he nods and says, "Yes, some of our brothers are goblins.
Have you
But
ever?
listen, all are welcome in the Bound Maiden, regardless of race or creed." Ha.
We're trying to find. We're looking up something. A good friend of ours. He passed away. He bows his head, just kind of tries to fake that. And his brother remembered a song from his childhood, but they can't remember the exact words. Are there any popular songs that your people used to sing to goblins, maybe in that language?
Well, all of our songs are translated into 36 different languages. We start with Common, then we go to Goblin, Dwarf, Gnome, Halfling, Infernal, Abyssal, Aquan, Terran.
What? Let me stop you there. I
So-
think we're just curious about the goblins. There's nothing specific that stands out. Any favorites for those folk?
He says, "Well, let me sing it to you." Oh, bound maiden of the stars. It sounds surprisingly like
This big ass cane hook comes out and grabs him.
Look at his face. It sounds surprisingly very close to above table OE side, but with the bound maiden replacing the birds.
I just watched that movie, by the way, like 3 days ago.
That's a good movie. I love that movie. Yeah, but it sounds surprisingly like OE side, but replaced with the Bound Maiden. It doesn't sound like it has any kind of hidden context of the song. It just sounds like a song about the Bound Maiden.
Goblin.
Let's compare with our notes for a second. Pull up the journal.
He nods.
I'll hand it to you.
I stick it in front of Isla. Does it look familiar? Well, anything?
No.
Well, we tried.
No.
Oh, we tried.
Goblin churches
Beep, 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 beep.
around here.
That's all, folks. Yes, there is the there's the Temple of the Weaver on the first floor, but I'm pretty sure you already know that as you are servants of the Weaver.
Can we just show him? He just looks over to the other. Can we just show him what we got?
No, I don't trust people like him. Annoying.
What do you mean you don't trust people like me? Listen, Colin's back his hair.
Is he human? I don't know if we asked
No,
his race.
He's
he's
Furball.
Furball.
I missed that. Thank you.
Furball. Yeah.
Given that you're
He's
part
like
of
8
the
feet
part
tall.
of given that you're part of a clergy,
Mhm.
what could you tell us about Shakuvin, the Grand Bishop?
Who is that? Ha!
Okay. That answers the question. Is he lying?
Well, everybody, insight checks, except Hunter, 'cause he literally just got here. Like literally, you heard this.
Darn
Hunter
it.
slides in there.
always late to the party.
I'm not even gonna bother. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Hey,
Hmm.
Felix and Ren, you feel as if he looks genuinely confused as you say this. I feel like he looks genuinely confused as he said, Grand Bishop Segmund.
You don't know anything about who's the Grand Bishop of this place?
We don't have any Grand Bishop. We don't have anything higher than bishops here. We are just a simple clergy that follow the bound mother, and we do missions to other places to liberate those in need of the bound maidens guidance. By
How long
force,
have you guys
if they
been
need by
operating?
Several thousand years. Some say 6, I say 7, but 6 will work.
Hmm, fair enough.
Reverend.
Followers does she have?
The last count or last census we did was about 10 years ago. Right now, she's at about 586,000, but this year's looking pretty good. I'd say right now we're almost close to 750,000.
So she's not close to being released.
She is close. The Bound Maiden's always close. And don't you ever say anything different. Ha! And he does a little dip with it.
If I may interject, why is the Bound Maiden bound?
When did you get here, sir?
5 minutes ago.
About 5 minutes ago.
He's fashionably late.
As you because you kind of just hide and blend into normal like plain sight. You just kind of blend forward. He's like, "Oh shit, I didn't see you there." As you blend forward, he looks at you and says, "I'm sorry. What did you say?"
Why is the Bound Maiden bound?
She is bound because she gave up her life and her freedom to protect those in need by facing a monstrous and disastrous threat, allowing her people to be free in her absence. But in order for her to be free, she must gain the faith of 1 million followers so she can free herself and make sure that none of those who follow her are ever put in any kind of bondage again. You got that? And he flicked his hair back once.
Who was what was the monstrous beast she fought? Just out of curiosity.
We don't quietly know, but we know once she gets 1 million followers that she ain't gonna get beat by no one again. Do you hear me? You hear me, sister?
So she got beat.
It was a sneak blow from what I can understand in the text, what I can elaborate in the text. It wasn't a clean shot.
Yes.
I was thinking she sacrificed.
So she's not scrappy.
She sacrificed herself, but she lost in a sneak shot. They couldn't beat her head to head, in my opinion, in my interpretation of the text.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, you can, sir. Yes.
So someone's got to be in charge. You said you have bishops. Who's the eldest bishop?
You're looking at him.
You're the eldest bishop?
297-year-old. He looks very young, but he's actually quite old.
Are you the highest ranking? Do you make all the decisions? Who's that? Who's the big boss?
That is... He says, well, I can't rightly say to those that aren't members of the church.
Surely you can if I make a donation.
Now, listen. If you make donations, we can spread the word. So the next 4 members that we have, or 6 members, or 5 members, of whoever you guys are here, plus anybody else blending forward, we'll make sure that they count for you. You hear me? And he says, yes, I do accept donations. How much are you willing to donate, brother?
I've got a fair bit of silver with your name on it.
Silver, holy! He says, hold on. Our God is allergic to copper and silver, brother. Listen, you must put gold.
She a werewolf?
No, you see. Felix pulls out a ridiculous sum of gold, like 200, almost 3,000 silver's worth. And he pulls it out. Big slabs. Multiple coins.
He says, well, I can convert it so that it doesn't touch the Bound Maiden's beautiful church. If you put it right in these satchels here, I'll make sure that it doesn't turn.
She's allergic.
But you said she allergic to silver, brother.
Is, but she's not allergic to me when I convert it to gold. You hear me?
But before we
get there, you hear me though. But do you hear me, brother? Brother, do you hear me?
I hear you.
But do you feel me?
I feel you. You see, Felix is getting into the spirit. I feel you.
But do you feel me?
Hey, Felix, should we get the nuns and some water?
He's like, you shut your
shut your dirty mouth.
He's like feeling the hands are up. He's
like, now listen. I'm gonna take this. We're gonna do some real good with this. Now listen. Let me tell you. Now listen. I don't normally do this because those that are above me, I treat them to secrecy as they need to be protected from invisible threats that try to seek to do the Bound Maiden harm. But because you made such a generous donation to the cause, I know that now you are now brothers and sisters in the Bound Maiden. Are you with me?
I'm with you.
Looks over to Ren. Are you with me, sister?
I'm walking back out.
I'm with something.
All right. He looks over to Laugh. Are you with me, brother?
He just shrugs.
He looks over at Isla. Are you with me, sister?
I'm with them.
Go, be excited. You wanted to experience new things. Run wild. Go. You sacrificed
I wanted to
your word
experience
for
new
this.
places. No.
This is a
He
new
wants
place.
to
But
do
the
something.
Balmain can take it all over the prime material plane. Listen, we go from plane to plane, place to place, converting and protecting those that follow the Bow Maiden in her bountiful glory. Do you hear me, sister?
Yeah, did you hear him, Isla?
Overhearing that while I'm walking away, I'm gonna send a message in Lila's head and Isla's head saying, "I don't think the Weaver would like that."
Reverend, pay these
She doesn't like a lot
pay
of
these
things.
people no mind. I'm feeling the spirit,
Yes, brother.
and I've
Yes,
got
brother.
a new song. I've got a new song we can add to that book thing.
We love to hear it. I know you're a beautiful singer and a beautiful instrumentalist.
I'm gonna pull out the horn. All right.
Mhm.
Tell me what we want to know, and I've got the song for you.
Okay, I
Oh,
got you,
it's
brother.
time.
All right, so
She starts walking towards Hunter.
I walk out, start heading to the arena looking for a bet.
Ren wants to see how this plays out.
It's all
All
right.
right,
They
so
never
he
had it
tells
in them.
Hold on.
I have
Let me
enough
tell you.
faith to carry the other four.
I
But
use
yeah,
protection.
he definitely believes me. As a bard as well too, that can sing the words of the Bound Maiden. Yeah, he's definitely with you. He says that our commander's name is not commander. Yeah, commander. Let's see here. Our notes. Anamandaric.
I'm sorry, what?
Can you write that one down?
Amanda
This is-
Rick?
Can you use that in a sentence?
Right.
He says, I'm an Amanda Rick.
Oh.
Yes. And she is a silver dragon.
Oh, sheesh. Do we meet her?
A no mander.
Well, you could try to, but she's currently, as we speak, liberating a small plane that got attacked by some strange malfeasance. Those that gave themselves to the Bound Maiden, she sought to protect them, and is risking her life and being of her and her children to make sure those that follow the Bound Maiden are safe.
That's incredible. I'm going to write a song for her too. But I'm feeling the spirit, Reverend. Is there any way we can meet, have a dinner, learn more about the place here? We're
Absolutely. Hey, we have free dinners here every night, brother. Listen, this is gonna do some real good. Do you hear me, brother?
Oh, I hear you. I
He pulls
feel
in
you.
close.
I
He pulls you in
believe you.
close. He pulls you in close for a hug. Come here.
Full hug. Actually, Felix wants to make it more uncomfortable than necessary. Like comes in, grabs him, hand slides down to the butt, like full, like embraces him, lingers.
Hey, wrap your tail around him.
Yeah, breathes on his neck a little bit, like wants to
Caresses
make it
his
as
ear.
uncomfortable. Lingers there for a little while.
What did Hunter say?
Hey, he's gonna be
Last
like,
session, hot,
"Oh,
tantalizing breath.
And he gonna be like, "Oh, brother, I didn't know you've been here before."
He whimpers quietly a little bit, just trolling
It's
this
gonna
guy.
be
Just trying to.
really interesting because he looks at you and he says, "Listen, I have sworn myself to a oath of celibacy, but in my younger days, I would tear that ass up."
Hey man, we definitely gotta get that parental advisory thing.
Reverend, I didn't give the silver for any of that. I just like the feeling of brotherhood around here.
He says, "Listen, I gave up those brothership days you're talking about a long time ago, man. I now just preach the word of the Bound Maiden and give those in her service their bountiful glory and
Ren's
abundance."
sitting here like, I can't believe Isla is missing this.
I'm sure Ella noticed with her perception.
But Felix will,
She heard.
based on so this is above table.
Yes.
Did we only in the writing in the journal that we had, did it only mention the name of the hymnal, or is there a way that Felix would be able to kind of make a song based on the writings? To try to
Okay,
jog
you were
his
gonna
memory.
say something as well, Live? You said something?
It's just said that most of it was written in a code. We assumed Isla got
It was a
Isla got
code.
information from looking at it that it was a code that was a cipher, more than likely from a hymnal.
Yes.
Hmm.
So You don't
Okay.
know what hymnal it is, but so it was a book cipher, right? So for a book cipher to work, it has to be able to. You have to have the book.
We'll have to.
And you have to have the
do
exact same edition of the book. So with the check, it is not this book.
Friends messaging live from 30 feet away, like, boy, this church is about to steal your boy. Get in here.
Felix will sing a song, but I'll do a little. We'll do a little something. Let me get
Some.
The trumpet. We're gonna do it.
All right.
Here.
Hey, okay. Very nice. As you play a song, is it upbeat, smooth jazz, mid tempo? What kind of song is it?
It's joyous. It's a fun up tempo song. The lyrics are very clean for children. It's PG despite that weird situation. But after the song, he's gonna, hey, you know what? What would really inspire me is some old songs. Do you have any copies of these hymnals that are maybe a little older than what we had? Maybe some of the original stuff?
Well, we do have a library of songs and books on the third floor. If you'd like to see that, brother. And as a part of this, I can definitely take your sister. Let me see here. Sister Maybelline.
Well,
Maybe
table
she's bored
face.
with it.
I believe the third floor also has a confessional on it.
It's got something.
Hey, it's not the kind of church, big fella. Hold on. Maybell. I'm gonna say Maybell. Sister Maybell.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Yeah, but I forgot how to spell Maybelline, so I was like, oh, fuck it, Maybell works. I was like, that works for me. So yes, Sister Maybell is the head of the choir. She definitely helps with those that are trying to sing. As someone like yourself, he would tell you that she does keep records of old hymnoids as well.
Okay,
actually,
let's go ahead and get this word right quick.
Hymnoid.
Hymnal.
Hymnoid. Hymnoid.
Not
The
noid.
hymnal.
Hymnal. Oh, I'm thinking of hymnoid. Oh, that's why I thought it was hymnoid. I was like, hemorrhoid? Hymnal.
Hymn is the song. Hymnal is the collection.
Got
of
it.
hymns.
Okay, I fucked that all.
Wow.
I
You
thought
didn't
it
go
was
to
hymnal.
church, boy.
Our viewers be like, why is this guy talking about hemorrhoids all the time?
Yeah, it's like, what's going on here, guys? Hey, and when I went to church, like we just called them books. So I don't know.
Well, you ain't talking about hemorrhoids at church.
Hymnal on them.
Hey, listen. Hey, public school education. We ain't reading them this. Hell no.
You can't bring those into public schools, remember?
Holy guys. If you're watching this, that's all, folks. It's been a pleasure. We will catch you in the next
Just
one.
facts.
We just work here, guys. Listen,
No,
anything that we
You
say
can't take a Bible.
is not a reflection of any character's ideas, all in character moments. Anybody watching this in the distant future.
Okay, Dad.
All right. So that being said, yes. Would you like to go there as everyone else is doing the whole Felix, bro? Why'd you have to do that? Oh my goodness. All right. So
Hey, Red.
oh my god. Oh. I love that movie too.
It's a
I wish
jolly.
everybody watching could
Do
see
you
that.
want to go to the third floor?
Of course.
Is everybody outside, or
I'm a
do they
believer
come back
now,
in
Robert.
to see the scene?
And
I'm outside.
as Felix,
I went with Hunter.
I assume Red is going with Felix as well.
Yeah, I gotta see how this plays out.
As you're going up there, the pastor says, and like my mom always told me, either you get busy living or you get busy dying. And he lets you go upstairs.
Felix is gonna fall back to the others. Like, this guy is super weird. This guy is super weird.
I think you started it though.
Hey, I was
So-
just playing around. I bit off more than I could chew.
Hey, there was only one
But
person
bump.
touching booty there.
Holy.
He looked like he needed a little bit of extra convincing.
Look, if you need buns, we still have bread. Okay.
Oh, hand me one of those muffins.
Isla bun, those Isla burgers or those shit. The Isla burgers. It's just two
Leave my buns out of this.
It's just two buns. Oh my god.
This
That's
Isla
just-
burger's a ripoff.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is funny as shit, man. But
Yeah,
yes.
I'll have a muffin.
All right. There you go. Also as well, as this is happening, so Hunter and Isla left. Did you leave with Lav as well, or did you just go off by yourself to just get some fresh air from the Reverend or the pastor?
Did Live come with us?
I would walk it out, probably went right by you, like, okay, I think I can't do this anymore. I went to the arena to gamble, go bet on fights.
Yeah, Isla would have followed him so he didn't die or do anything too
Oh, you mean like he
stupid.
did last time when he won that bet and those girls tricked him and almost killed him as he turned into some kind
Uh-huh.
of eldritch entity and almost killed him and all of his friends? That would never happen again. I mean, that's just
Man, no one told me church would be so fun. You see, Felix is just like singing.
he's like, he
When
said, "Oh,
Jesus
ease."
No one told me it'd be so good.
Yeah,
Depends on why you're here.
dude, Sister Act 2 is that shit, dude. Dude, when that little kid was singing the song, oh, Lee,
Oh, happy day.
hey,
Did Felix? Did you come outside or you still in?
Well, Felix is
Rain?
going
he's-
upstairs
he's
with
in.
Red.
Oh,
We're in it.
Yeah,
Upstairs.
so-
He's singing songs.
But like I would have messaged Live in his head first to come get his boy, and Live chose to go gamble instead. So damn.
it makes sense. Yeah, he's like, fuck that shit, be fine. He's in the church.
He's good. He's in the church.
He's in a
Damn.
church. What could
Live-
possibly happen in a church?
Well.
Hey,
you see a bunch
anything
of-
we say here does not reflect the views of doing.
You see a bunch of
Catholic church on
CNN
our ass.
articles just roll by.
I seen Da Vinci Code. Fuck that shit. I ain't fucking. Hell
20,
no.
27 Catholic churches are indicted today under federal
Good.
investigation.
Holy.
Felix, how old are you?
Oh, happy day.
17, huh?
Happy.
Oh, that's good.
Oh god. Oh god. Scoops. Okay. All right.
We've
Live,
been
you're
fucking
trying
around
to
all session.
gamble. You're trying to gamble live. Okay. So,
He got fed up with the way that the conversation with all the car. He was like, I gotta do something. So he went to the arena to go bet on fights.
all right. So as you're going to bet on fights, there's definitely 3 fights. All right. So they are, I don't sports bet. So if I fuck this up, it's some 10-6 bets on the first fight. It's some 3-1 bets on the second one, and it is some 12-7 bets on the third fight.
So the underdogs are 10-6, 3-1. And what was the last one? 12-7.
12 to 7.
12-7.
All right. He'll put 50 on the 3-1 underdog in the
Okay.
first fight.
Okay.
He'll put 50 on the one that is it just 1-1 for the non-underdog?
Yes.
So he'll put 50 on the non-underdog in the first fight,
Mhm.
50 on the 3-1 underdog in the second fight, and then 200 gold on the 12-7 in the third fight.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
well-
match that with you. I'm gonna give you some of my money too.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know
match
you
all
like
that?
to win. Yep.
all right. Okay.
So 50, 50, 200, right?
Yep.
So 300 total. All right.
All right. So first one, 3-1.
Well, the first fight was the 10-6.
Yes.
But it's 1-1 because I didn't put it on the underdog.
Yes, because somebody here knows how gambling works. All right, 'cause I do not. Here we go. So I'm gonna roll here.
Money comes in, money doesn't come out.
I said I'm gonna gamble like once. Here we go. So I'm gonna roll. All right. Hold on. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna roll. So there is going to, if I roll this D100, if I roll 60 or higher, if I roll. If I roll 39 or if I roll 39 or lower, the underdog wins.
Wins. Yes.
Yes, that's math. Here we go. Guys, literally, guys.
Virginia Public Schools at work.
Bro, no, dude, I'm guys. If you ever want to be a DM, guys, the amount of simple math you have to do quickly as possible, bro. Oh my goodness gracious. Hey!
Damn. Got me on that one.
Hey!
The house always wins.
Okay.
This is the first time he's won against Live.
I'm a winner.
Yeah.
All right.
Still got two
Live,
more
what the
bets,
hell
though.
are you doing? How did we lose?
That's why you parlay your bets.
What happened in the combat that like?
So essentially, okay, so like a 10-6 isn't like a huge differential of Wally. It's not like a pub stomp. I think. So essentially, what happened was it was a gladiator match between 3 lions and a gladiator. And the lions found out why humans are at the top of the food chain. So the lions gathered all around. We were trying to gather all around. The hunter kind of ran behind a pillar, and as they were trying to run the flank him, it was just stabbing and shit out of him in his neck, using his shield to prevent them from kind of getting at his ankles. So he just used the pillar to kind of brace himself against, so he wasn't getting attacked all the way around, only on 3 sides. And as they rushed over to him, he was just stabbing the shit out of him, prison style. This big old spear.
God damn.
Stab. Yeah.
Live, did we bet on the underdogs?
Not in the first one.
Oh, okay.
Once I heard lions, there was no way I was gonna bet against them.
Got them lines in there. All right, so 3-1. All right, so
Yep.
33 or lower, 32 or lower, because 100. All right, 32 or lower, and the underdog wins. Hey!
Eek.
Yeah, house wins, baby. Let's go.
You're not supposed to be so excited. Hold on.
Live, I'm not really
Hold
liking
on.
the way this is going
Wow,
live.
man, I can't believe that, man.
Why it is a
Y'all are
gamble.
sucking today. What is
I can't
wrong?
believe I won, guys.
It's not
Listen,
cards.
You know what, man?
Well, then maybe we should go to the tavern or something and you can play cards.
Is there a casino?
Well,
That's
as
right.
it's happened here, he's gonna go over now to 12-7. All right.
Yep.
So, let's do quick maths again. Fuck! I don't want to do quick maths again. All right, here we go. All right. So I'm gonna say
it's 40. It's 44 or lower.
Yeah. All right,
He's
here we
just
go.
testing you.
Hey, just making sure. All right, here we go.
The trick is to make the players do the work and then just give them.
You really rolled double 81s
Wow.
twice in a row? That's impressive.
That's what double means.
That's impressive.
Did you say that's
Hey,
what
you.
double means?
Yeah.
When she hit him with the white
Hey.
man, like, listen, like, hey,
That's
Oh.
impressive.
holy. Oh, man, live. Oh,
Hey, I've never had this much money. I could just go blow it on something stupid like this. Usually, I gotta play cards to eat, so can't cheat when you're looking at other people's fights.
He's just broke and naked in the gutter
I'm
by the
walking
time
out.
we get out. Really? What
I
happened?
wish you would have told me it was stupid before I gave you my money.
Wait, he's walking out?
Who said
Again,
the
maybe we
fights?
should,
I
like-
bet on all 3 of them.
Live's not a
You
quitter.
should like go eat and find you some cards.
Those
to
were the
play.
only 3 fights, so Yeah, so in the third fight, that was 12-7. So this one was against a young brass dragon versus a couple of Duragar. And what happens is that these Duragar decided to kind of get kind of crouch down and use their shields to cover against the flame, and we're just throwing not hand axes, javelins at the young dragon. But what they didn't recognize is that if you fly directly over the shield, you can't throw javelins without exposing yourself. And once they exposed themselves, they got fucking roasted. And yeah,
Unfortunately, that happens.
it does happen to the best of us. The dragon did get some scrapes, but the dragon was successful. And with that,
And I feel like those underdogs should have been like a 12-1 if it was against a damn dragon.
it was a wormling.
Well, you should have checked the fight card first.
Who does that? You just go bet.
Got some
No,
and
that's
get
not how
some
that
scouting
works.
report. Get some scouting reports. It's like young dragon ate exceptionally well before this fight encounter here. That was right. Worked out. Back to you, Bob. As we go over to live and not live, Isla and Hunter. What are you guys doing as the betting and the investigative sermons are going on?
I'm basically
live.
rooting now because I lost money.
Yeah, I'm just heckling live for losing.
Oh wow, you're like you suck.
You suck.
Okay. All right, fair enough, guys. All right, so
I'll throw like one of the Isla bun pastries at it.
I'm a elbow live.
Consolation prize.
Yeah.
Hey, before I forget, you do see that with her eyes, right? Like, what's going on with that?
I've been wondering the same thing. That's kind of creepy, but she scares me, so I don't want to actually ask her.
Fuck it,
Closer,
I'll
you
ask her.
guys.
Isla, what's going on with your
I
eyes?
can. First off, I can hear you. You're not very sneaky.
I imagine she's literally in the
What are
middle.
you talking about?
yeah, he's like, what is this woman talking about? Okay, woman, what are you talking about?
First off, don't call me woman. Second off, I don't know. I just woke up and there's this. I don't know. It's like a stormy eyeshadow, but literally.
I start
I don't.
poking the side of it, like feeling if it's different from the rest of your skin, like the feel.
And you begin to poke
Poking
it.
it.
Feels fleshly.
It's just my face. It's just. I don't know. I don't know if it's because. I don't know. You're mainly a captain, and I feel more connected to the sea, or what? I don't know.
That
if
gives you
it's-
smoky eyes?
I don't know.
Hunter is on.
All
her
I know
ass
is- I know, like, damn, Hunter.
today. On her
All I know is I've got a few new abilities, and I assume it's just connected to that. I guess it's how it manifests.
New
I don't know,
abilities.
the lightning that crackled through it was a little bit interesting. I'll say that.
I wonder if it's kind of fun. It reminds me of a storm. But as Hunter says, new abilities, I will cast Time Step on myself and like jump to a different location. Yeah, new abilities.
He's saying,
What
"City
the-
girls, we're out." Bam. You see, she just appears.
Yeah,
What
like
the
be in front of him
Fuck
and then
was
I'll
that?
pop up behind him.
And how did
I
you
didn't
do that? So
Just been focused.
did you like just disappear and then reappear, or did something else happen?
So it feels kind of like I'm jumping ahead in time.
Well, we could have used you like 30 seconds ago.
Well, yeah, but you didn't ask.
I just look at live like, you believe this?
I mean, hey, now we know. Next time I'll just
Hey.
jump ahead and let you know who to bet on.
Ooh, another cheat. I like it. I like it.
Hey, get that edge.
I mean,
Now we definitely got to go to
it's
the
a
poker
surefire way of
tables.
making a lot of money.
You
I
can
don't
jump
really
forward,
know
see the
how
cards before.
Right, I'm jumping forward and I'm seeing the cards, but you're not, and I don't really have a way to communicate back to you in the in between.
I do like this.
Right, you can communicate in my head. I can't communicate in your head.
We share a link.
That's
So
where
many
we talk
emotions.
back and forth. Do you want me to just be like really happy if it's good?
Yes.
And
So when we
depressed?
pick
Okay.
a number, and then you go forward. If you send a happy feeling back, I give live the thumbs up. If it's, I give it a thumbs down.
All right, we can do that.
Steps in time is now the present. Fuck.
I'm sitting there looking at you going, what's the feeling here?
I don't know. I'm emotionally confused.
I don't know, but I'm scared and I'm hungry. What's going on?
It's a lot of whack today. I'm sorry.
Every time I step forward, it's the present. What's going on? Okay, so that's happening there. We're gonna skedaddle over now to Ren and Felix. As you work your way up to the third floor, you see that there is, even though it's supposed to be like a large kind of choir area here, you see that besides this large kind of choir like area, there's along the lines of the wall is just massive bookcases. You think there has to be thousands of books here. There is a Minotaur woman that is singing songs. There's in this large, what appears to be choir of people of all different races and creeds, all wearing the same symbol of the Bound Maiden, which I didn't tell you the symbol of. It looks to be like of a woman. It's not like a fictional like of a woman, and it's in like a bound kind of like Iron Maiden like case, with her arms like this, and a really peaceful look on her face.
I said the maiden washed. She washed my sins away. He's just going to join the choir. If they're in current rehearsal, he's just going to go ahead and join them. Try to seamlessly slide
Give me
in.
a performance check.
He's going to try to slide in. He's feeling the spirit. He's feeling the culture.
Hey, Ren, you want to join in too?
Nope, she's sliding to the back.
Ren's like, that sounds like a
To the
tomorrow
left.
problem. Let me see how. So Maybelline,
I'm just here to protect the
Maybell
children.
has a +10 to this roll. Let's see how well the choir's
Make
doing.
sure the altar boy doesn't get touched.
Wow, you slide in right in key. Because you rolled a 12. As you slide in, they actually sound a little bit better than they do. So this is gonna be a really beginner group. So it's a little bit younger group. And
He's
then
like
you
the
slide-
type that slides in and takes the solo.
Yeah. Oh my
That's
God. He slides in like
improvised.
this.
Get away.
The maiden walks. He slides in. He just slides it like this. Da, da, da.
The spotlight
pushes
comes
the-
down.
No, he pushes the sister out of the spotlight. Like,
Get out of here.
Like, hold on, wait a second. And as you see this friend, and you see that Felix is singing in his jovial tone, this Minotauress looks and she smiles, and then she actually tries. And she's actually gonna roll again. Because that was just a choir. She's actually gonna try herself now. +10 to this. She sounds a little better. She's warming up.
We close.
She says, "Oh, maiden, when the maiden walks," as she begins to sing to try to match her tone, to get in a more jovial kind of songy kind of tone. And you guys begin to sing and uplift, and any of all who listen gains 5 temporary hit points. So good stuff.
oh, that's
there.
me.
Hey. That being said, as the rehearsal ends, this woman goes up to you and says, "Are you the new recruit, new follower of the maiden, Sister Maybell?"
Sister Maybell, it's good to meet you. My name's Felix, and yes, ma'am, I'm feeling the spirit of this place. I don't know what any of it means, but I like the songs. And how do you do?
She shakes your hand. He says, "It's very glad to have you here. We're trying to teach some of this. I am the choir director, but I'm also as well a teacher as well, the Bound Maiden, and also I am an educator as well, to help those that have been displaced from the dangers and horrors of the worlds that were ravaged by strange creatures. And as you kind of look around, well, actually you don't. Rin, as you look around, you can read. Rin, as you look around, there's not just hymn books here. There's also like books on various topics like biology, psychology, science, all kinds of stuff.
Can I like start reaching for them and flipping through them?
Yes. Any specific topic you want to focus on first, or you want to look for just strictly song books first?
Just the songbooks first.
All right. Give me a 1d100.
100.
C.
Oh!
I mean,
20.
it
What
was
does that
destined.
mean?
A nat
What
100.
It's
the-
got to
people.
be
It
destined.
had a tab in it.
I
It's
literally
recorded.
said, unless she rolls a nat 100, the book she needs will not be here in my mind. It was that low.
The
100 chance.
maiden walk.
Ren, as you pick up the book and as you see like it highlights like almost like in a video game, as you pick it up, it's like, oh, this is the book. And you pull it
It's like
out.
the electricity.
The quest updates.
It's like ding, you have game.
Ding, check mark in the corner. Move on to.
And
You
this
must
book
now gather your party before venturing forth.
Hey, dog. Yeah. So what you see here in this book is, this book is very, very old. This book, you're not probably you're probably not the most well-read person that you can read, of course. But this
Of course. You hear that, Felix?
I don't hear nothing. I hear the spirit of the maiden.
Spirit of the Maiden. But this book has to be at least several hundred years old. And as you flip through it, I hope gracefully, and you don't try to rip the pages off. You see that this book is in an ancient dialect of Goblinoid, and you do not understand it. Or archaic, to be more accurate.
Is this book like visibly different from the rest of them? Like the other books look relatively
book-
newer, like in common.
No
that
book
sort of
you've
thing?
seen is this. No, so they're all in a variety of languages. No book you've seen is this old, and that's what probably what stuck out to you most of you kind of walking around is that this book looked old. Look way older than any book here. You think that if it was books normally this old here, they probably wouldn't be in a place that has kids in them. So the fact that this book here probably some kind of managerial oversight.
There's a lot of people here, though, isn't there?
Yes, there's literally like dozens of like young adults and teens here. You're like they're all kind of around. I would say it'd be, unless you're a nat 20 like sleight of hand, it's no way you're like hiding that you were, because you were literally just walking around looking at books.
No. I'll just be like, oh, Sister Mabel, I'm very interested in some of these arrays of books that you have. Especially this one in particular. This one is quite different from the rest of them.
Are you a singer like your friend here?
I like to dabble in many things.
She can dance.
She looks and says, the kids would love that. Would you like to sing or dance a tune for us?
If you would translate this book for me, I would be more than happy to.
She
Curse
says,
you, Felix.
I am very well read in a variety of languages. I can 100% translate this for you. And
Perfect.
She says, and the kids begin to sing a song. They're going to clap.
I'm going to give her a bardic inspiration and then cast a healing word on her to give her some extra.
A +5, a 1d8 +5. That sounds like an attack roll, like a damage roll.
I thought it was the
hey.
next roll. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
In her mind, she's like, curse you, Felix. I will remember this.
All right.
Rin,
Give me-
you've got this. I believe in you. Let the spirit.
Give me a
go
performance
through you.
check.
Oh shit,
Wow.
I am
Right.
amazing.
But you got all
roll your D8.
you got all those legs, so you know.
Yeah.
Roll your D8 too.
D8 and a +5.
Oh, the one.
Hey, that's still +6. That's okay. So as they see you dance, how do you dance? Is it really graceful? Is it like kind of like Spanish?
It's like
feeling?
graceful, and she's lifting all of the legs up.
Is it like
Man, you
like
should have
the-
did. You should have
the
did a crunk
ballroom
dance or
style?
something.
A trunk dance.
Yeah.
A spider is like he's like. If you see us in the club, it's like I could not imagine Ren throwing them bows. But yes,
That's something fitting for the song.
yes, that totally. But they all the kids clap and some kids kind of smaller kids kind of go up to you and kind of try to dance like you. And when they do it, it looks like the monster mash kind of thing because they definitely aren't as graceful as you.
In
But
Ren's head, she's like,
kids,
I'm
God, kids.
steadily losing my will to live.
You gotta let loose, Ren. Let it.
You don't
flow
know what
through
I'm
you.
thinking. You don't know what I'm thinking. Get out of my head.
Let loose.
There is enough people in my head already.
Never lied. But she does take this book, and the kids who obviously call to you and kind of after you do your dance, they'd offer you a seat at their desks, learning desks, and they would offer to share the meal with you.
Thank you. Throw some pen and paper so I can take notes.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of it here. They offer you a variety of pens as well too. Felix, as you hear this as well, the kids who actually offer a seat to you as well, so you can also learn with them if you like, or eat with them if you like as well. And System Mabel is going from now the choir to now looks like strange topics about topics about civil science and
She's got like Sunday school going on, basically. You
You
just
can learn how to read.
yeah, you see Felix like cross-legged with the other kids, just like
he's like, this is great. And she actually is a very good teacher. So I would say this as well too. So for your ability to know how to read, I'm not sure if you did like a DC or not, but so you need like 10 of these. So I will say this: she's gonna roll a D20. She has a +10 in this as well. She actually is a very good teacher. And if she succeeds, the DC 15, you get one of your I can learn how to read.
He's gonna learn every language but common.
She succeeds. Oh, that'd be fucking hilarious. And you have 1 out of your 10 required hooked on phonics until you learn how to read. So you get 10 more of those. Now
You know what vowels are.
Yeah.
I know my letters.
And with that, we will go on break as we give back. Now that the party, and also she would translate the book. She has a full translation after the end of her lesson. So she's having one of her scribes, or also teachers as well, decode and give you a freehand, because it's not a really big book, so it's probably about 100 pages, and Goblin, really big text, or archaic Goblin, so isn't the most cleanest. So she can easily do that in a couple hours. So if Ren stays here, you guys here as well too, while you guys did the betting and wait between the fights, we will take our 15-minute break here as the party will now learn or get a accurate cipher for Trident's journal. Done. See you in 15, and remember to always like the video. We'll be back in a flash, and share with your people.
And we'll be right back. Bye.
15. Bye.
hear
is.
something.
Okay, we're live. So
And we're
welcome,
back.
guys.
And
And
we're
we're live.
back.
Welcome, guys. Welcome. Did you like the video? If you didn't like it, guys. We appreciate it. It helps us in the algorithm because we're definitely not kid friendly, so we're not getting pushed to. So we appreciate that. Thank you. First things first, as we were getting back, a couple things happened. Dun, 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 dun. Ren, you have gained a translated version of the arcane hymn book known as. I'm putting it in the chat.
You got a dum dum?
I forgot to give you something.
Yeah, he gets over there sucking on a dum dum.
Those are good.
That's probably all ASMR in there. Oh.
Never do that again.
So it is called Song.
Is this Zelda?
God, never Zelda. Hey,
Nintendo is just, they send their snipers.
no,
to
hey,
shut
listen,
it
no.
down.
Snipers.
They
They
don't mess
come in
around.
escalated.
Every one of the computers that we're on just gets shot through. Like, no, you can't do that.
No, we just get a bill in our emails like the day after.
Right?
It's like,
Shit.
hey, buddy. It's like, hey, please terminate your channel. But it is not. It is not actually Zelda. It's potatoes. Ben
Zeldo.
Potatoes. Zelda. It is. It
Pin,
is.
did you say pin Titos?
It is a game that, if you know, you know. No one people look at. Well, actually, but yes, the book is called Song of Koklog, and you have gained these.
Bless you.
Could I get that spell check? Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
It's
so
in chat.
you gain the book cipher of Koklog, and with that, do you guys rejoin after several hours of having frolicking fun and all that stuff?
I'm gonna let Felix finish his reading classes
learning. Yeah, after that.
while I flip through some more hymn books and get her to translate that, just as like I picked at random, basically, just so that she doesn't suspect anything.
You see,
Okay.
you see Felix come back. He's got like a sticker, and he's got a gold.
It's like a gold star on your
Yeah.
forehead.
A gold noodle. Like, hey guys, I really am special.
I've been forgetting to keep track of my gold noodles.
Yeah, hey, it's just yeah, Old Bow Maiden, Song of Plong, and also the second one, the last one she translates is Oh How We Love Thee, Bow Maiden.
Thank you, sister. This has been very enlightening. I can't express how gracious I am.
She goes in for a hug, but then she realizes that you're covered in spike. Wait, is your armor off?
I mean, my armor's off, but I still have manticore spikes, so I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry.
Allergic to hugs.
Sorry, I don't want to
just
do
like
that to you.
she goes for a handshake on one of your
Yeah,
spider
my
legs.
spider legs. I know it's weird, but at least with the spider legs, I can turn off the blazes. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I do not judge any and all those any who walks with creeds. You're welcome with the Bound Maiden.
Thank you.
And she bows and says, "Well, I must get these children to bed, or get ready for bed. And it is now officially 8 o'clock. And with your translation and gold noodle in hand, do we rejoin the split party?"
Yeah.
How the hell are we gonna find them?
Yeah, we're just gonna head out to the front. And be like,
I would
we're
assume they
coming
would have
back.
came. They would have came back.
I say,
yeah.
once the fights were done, I'd start heading back that way to see if you guys were outside or not.
So the fights would have took miraculously the same amount of time as the translation would have took. It's crazy how that works, guys.
So Felix, what did you learn in school today?
I learned the presidents.
Mom, I had so much fun.
I learned my letters, and we did our multiplication tables. I feel pretty good.
You were supposed to learn how to read.
I learned my letters.
Okay, good enough.
I gotta take my steps.
Do we walk up on that conversation?
Yes, you do.
Oh, Felix, I'm so proud of you. You learned your letters.
Don't patronize me.
I'm I'm being genuine. I've got a bag of books to teach you phonics.
Oh, it's okay, Dum Dum. She'll put another gold sticker on his head.
Gold
I
sticker.
miss it for real. I'm so proud of you. Now, live
just
on the
sits there
other hand, you just blew his money.
Mama,
Oh,
I am
You lost
smart.
your money.
Isla, here, I took some notes from some books that I was rummaging through. Do any of these look useful to you?
Hunter, you should have seen the way she
Hunt.
danced. It was so good. It was the
Who
fun-
danced?
Felix,
Ren.
I cannot believe you. Why did you
Ren
put me in
danced?
this situation?
Yeah, she can get. She can
Live
boogie.
just slow turns to look at you.
It was a
Like,
desperate
what
situation.
the hell
It
did
was
we
a
miss?
desperate situation.
The
was a matter of
the
life or
maiden
death.
flows through all of
The
us.
future of the world was at stake.
Add to. And as Ren holds up the book to you, Isla, it somehow glows in your hand as if it was somehow the quest item you need to complete the book cipher.
I wafted in front of you, feel
Like,
anything?
Perfect. I think this is exactly what we need.
Oh, I'm a genius.
So this is how this is gonna work. It's gonna take every single because deciphering a book cipher is extraordinarily a difficult and long process. Even being smart, it just takes a long time because you have to match up the exact point of the book.
Hey,
with the
baby.
point of- at the-
I know this music
You
is
need-
sounding so good to you right now.
Hold on. Listen.
I've been at work all day, just been thinking about you the whole time.
This man, he's like, listen now, I just want to let you know that I get you in my mind everything.
Like
Our
Ren and
sis-
Isla are trying to have a conversation. There's this
Yeah,
music in the
As
background.
I'm talking, it's just like, all right, you see it like, hey baby, I'm sorry, I was wrong. I was very wrong.
Ark turns into a DJ and just slow plays music around you.
Yeah,
Our
Fire lights on the
subscribers
background.
suddenly double.
Felix, where did you get
Fire.
that saxophone?
Why does people have? It's like Hunter. Why is half your shirt undone and you're singing it in the wind?
It was getting a little hot out here, and I was just like,
Is this- Well, yes. While this is happening, while Hunter is singing like this, Isla, you realize that it's going to take you at least 5 days of translating this. The check for this is going to be an intelligence check of DC 20, though you have an 18, so it's almost impossible for you to fail. And if somebody
Inspiration.
And if
Yeah.
inspiration, it's impossible for you to fail. So we'll just say 5 days.
Guidance with you
So
probably got a
it's-
bardic on there
I
somewhere.
mean, if you were
I sit down and help, walking through it with her.
you feel like if this was a normal person, this would probably take a significant amount of effort, but your advanced scholarly knowledge, so you definitely guys feel like if you guys do quickly go to somewhere like a tavern bar like that and get started, that you can get one of your 5 days done tonight, but you're gonna have to be rather quick about going back to a tavern or something, which is a variety of ones you can stay at. There's some
We get free. We get free room down at the Naughty Gnome.
It's true. You have never stayed there before.
Thank God. I need tons of drinks to forget what happened today.
Should we head
So
back there?
I'll go live, by the all, be like, come on, I need your help. Just start walking towards it.
Wait, Felix,
Here
you
we
need to
go.
go too.
A,
Felix,
B,
Vámonos!
C,
do the thing.
D, E, F. He's got his little notes.
I'm gonna slide up beside Felix as we're walking, and he's like, looks like he was a little sweet on the Reverend back there.
I was just messing with him. You never played
Oh.
around with your
not
buddies?
like that. No.
You Hunter,
Is that something natural,
Hunter, you got to
old
loosen up.
tieflings do?
No, that's not a tiefling thing. You never played around with guys that way in the locker room,
What is a locker room?
playing slap ass. You never done anything like that?
To slap another man on the ass?
Yeah, it's funny.
Do they laugh when you do it?
Usually, and they try to come back at you.
I
then-
don't believe it. Go slap live on the ass and let me see.
All right. You see it sneak up behind him and just wind up.
Snap ass.
Boom.
Get some air on that one. Get some
Yeah.
hang time.
I'm just looking to see what your response is gonna be live.
Wait, live Felix is like, mother.
Fucker, just what the hell was that for?
Immediately slides behind Rin. Just
Shush.
He
Oh,
didn't.
so
he didn't
romantic.
laugh, Felix. He didn't laugh.
Felix is just dying.
God.
Oh, I didn't say he was going to laugh. I said I was going to laugh.
Got him. Hey, a bet's a bet. Is what he said. So, as this is happening here, you guys are heading toward the tavern after all kinds of locker room
Shenanigans.
games are played. You guys go to the Naughty Gnome and
Literally playing grab ass.
Literally. Horse and
that's-
lamb.
horse and around. But you guys see that in the Naughty Gnome here, there is not only this place is pretty packed too as well. Like I said, you guys notice that after you guys come back, like most places are packed just because the amount of industrialism that's going on. But you see that playing in the Naughty Gnome is a group of 5 young male gnomes that are singing in harmony, performing in front of a variety of lovely gnome ladies here. There's a couple other people as well too, but this is primarily a gnome place or small race. So you see halflings, gnomes, some kobolds here as well, singing and not singing, but kind of dancing. And you see the group that's kind of singing to all of them. People just collapsing. These people must be pretty famous because people just passing out
I
in front of them.
wanted that away.
Tell me why.
Hunter's hip starts to sway
Ain't
involuntarily.
nothing but a heartache.
Sounds pretty good.
It
Let's
does. And let me
go.
roll see how well it is. They have plus 10 to this. It's above average. It's not probably the best thing you've heard, but it's pretty good. It's a 14, so it's pretty good.
It's a Tuesday.
Hey, bass, you're
Tuesday
off
night.
tune.
Yeah.
Half an octave down.
Right. And you would know as well. You see Margaret reaching and says, "Yes, guy." And you see, like, other people would also come to you as well and thank you for giving them at least some closure to some kind of closure, as you guys are all kind of here. And they offer you free drinks and food. Right now, it is a nice dish here. There is basically Tuscan beef. If y'all know what that is, it's kind of beef smothered in a really thick pepper sauce. It's really hearty dish, served really large chunks of usually not.
You said Tuscan?
But it's not Tuscan because Tuscan doesn't exist. But like Tuscan beef, like out of character, like Tuscan beef. It's large chunks of like, let's say like short rib or whatever like that, beef short rib, kind of placed and marinated and also cooked slowly in a small pool of thick black kind of pepper sauce. Traditionally, it's served with the what's that fucking grain shit they Italians eat? It's served with that.
Risotto?
Rice.
Risotto?
Sure.
Fuck.
Yes, that's what he said.
I've had Tuscan beef all over potatoes, over pasta.
Yeah, like pasta, right? But yeah, it can work on any of those things. So you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's really nice. It's a
Super
really
good.
hearty dish. It sticks to you. It's nice large chunks of beef short rib, and it's a bit of definitely hard, but buttered toasted bread, given to you in nice thick slices. It's a pretty nice dish. You also all are getting y'all are also given nice big mugs of fine dwarven ale. It's really thick, hearty stuff.
Oh, thank God, I'll take 2.
And this is a little bit milder, so if you're not a dwarf, it doesn't kill you.
4. I'll take 4.
All right.
As the drinks at the table, I'm gonna hold up my mug and say, "To the Weaver."
No, fuck that shit.
To the maiden.
and you see
That too.
As you say, the Weaver and the maiden. Several gnomes and halflings and kobolds say, "To the maiden, to the Weaver," and they also cheer as well.
Oh,
Begin to
dear
sing
God.
and dance and merriment, and they begin to sing, "You are my maiden."
Come on, Rin.
I'm gonna start slamming drinks.
Come on, Rin. Let's go dance.
Yeah. Tell
You will
me
forget
why.
everything that happened today.
No, I remember.
I slide my beer.
Yeah.
She
I'm to
raises the
gnomes.
mug.
Hey, yeah. She can dance. She can dance really well.
She throws
Oh,
a mug at
really?
Hunter.
Yes.
She throws a mug. I throw a mug at Hunter. I throw a mug at Hunter.
But she's like, and all these people are gathered. They say, dance, 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 dance.
I'm gonna start with them.
Cheering.
I'll dance with you. Don't be afraid. Come on, let loose.
What is walking through your head right now?
How am I gonna kill these guys? Fuck, I can't complete the mission without them though.
Felix is gonna
And
moonwalk.
I
onto
back
the
up
dance
right at the
floor.
25 feet mark just to stay within that mental connection range, cross my arms, and just watch what's gonna happen.
Felix moonwalks into the dance floor, looking at her, and just like you.
It is like I
Come on.
can imagine right now as you're moonwalking, your hand is holding like this.
Yep.
You're moving like
Yep.
this.
Mhm. Come on.
Like
She'll
this.
do that thing where she looks behind her. Oh
Come
damn,
on.
dude, he's calling for you. Get out there.
Mhm. Come on.
As she walks to the
Don't
bar
you-
to get more drinks. Bye.
That's fine.
It's all you, man. She says to the bystanders. That's all you. The hero is calling you.
Boom.
Are you just gonna leave him standing there? Damn.
Felix just does a
The
spin
hero
move.
of your realm.
I'm gonna boo Ren. Boo.
Boo.
Really?
That's fine. Felix just does a spin
Really?
move, drops it into a split, like a full on, like James
pull-
Brown it.
And pull yourself
Pulls
like your
it back
shoulder.
up.
Dude, I would say,
Yes,
do you do it to the beat, and all of a sudden it changes to boom, doom,
Dude.
drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot,
yeah.
drop it like it's hot.
Dude.
I'll have fun
Give
my
me a
own self.
performance check at advantage, Felix, as you bring it down and try to pull it back up. Come on, big fella.
25.
What a 25.
Nice.
I mean, these guys have seen dance moves, but you're fucking like you're like Chris Brown, like 06. You're fucking killing it. Yeah, run it. It's fucking like this and shit like that. And I mean, also, so so you get people throw money at you. Some men and women throw also some unmentionables at you as well too. As you're saying
Oh,
to the beach.
sheesh.
But you do gain some gold pieces. You gain 33 gold pieces, 33 silver pieces,
And 1d4 panties.
and silver pieces, and 7 panties and undesirables. Unmentionables.
Undesirables.
I'll take
depends
it.
on your preference. Unmentionables. As this is all happening here. And also too, is anybody doing anything else tonight as we bring this day to a close with song and dance and discovery? As you discover the book, you need to finish the cipher.
The only thing I would do just before I'd go up to the bar and get an actual bottle of like whiskey or some sort of hard liquor, and then bring 2 glasses back and set one down in front of Hunter and pour him a glass and go, hey, I never said that with gambling that you wouldn't lose money. I just always cheat when I do it with cards.
He's trying to save his reputation.
I'm glad you shared this with me. I'll wait till you play cards next time.
Probably a better bet. I just couldn't sit in that church any longer, man. Needed to do something. Needed to move.
Yeah, it got really weird when Felix started grabbing on that guy. I had to
He
get
left
out of there.
before the butt touching started to say.
But we were walking
I
out
did.
as that.
We saw it. Made us walk a little faster.
Felix is
Or slower.
he's a generation.
Maybe.
He's a zennial.
You're doing that.
He's a zennial.
He doesn't. He goes both ways at this point. Gen Z.
I
is
knew
like,
it.
He doesn't. Care.
I knew it.
He says, whatever
Free love.
the wind takes me, man. Whatever the wind takes me. I might go this way, might blow this way. Sure, you never know. But
You were this close to being an altar boy by choice.
Isla, do you do anything else tonight before this night comes to a close?
Yes. She'll walk up to Live after he's had his conversation with Hunter and just be like, hey, I need your help with this. Do you mind?
Oh yeah, let's go. No
What?
worries.
All right, roll an investigation check at advantage just for
Hey, where you guys going?
If you roll a nat 20,
We have work to do.
if you roll a nat 20 or a 40, then it counts as 2.
Do you need the Bardic as well? Or does that not help with this?
They can. Does they might give her a bardic as well? If she gets a 40 or higher, it counts as 2.
Dance master, get over here.
I think he's busy. It's fine. I'll guide
100%
myself
busy.
though.
He's just feeling himself.
Oh, good.
That was an intelligence investigation.
Wait,
That was intelligence.
oops, my bad.
Yeah, it should have been investigation.
Yes, but I have a higher.
Like much higher investigation.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right.
And I still got the same guidance.
With a 35, it's not a double, but it's still a success. You get 1 out of your 5. And what you're beginning to learn with the first day is that this is a song about a hobgoblin general that did great deeds. Specifically, he helped push back humans that had pushed too far into their mountain-like home and had now begun to get the favor of his people. And seemingly in the first chunk, he's on his path to become some kind of goblin hero. Or goblinoid hero. Not goblin hero. Goblinoid. He's a hobgoblin. So that's the first half. So the song's about glory and adventure and danger and victory. That's the first chunk. And with that, night does come to a close. And as you all are sleeping in your beds, so live, as you're beginning to sleep in your dream space, you see, as you begin to almost kind of simply awaken your space here, that the icy cold kind of images that you would see kind of in your dreams or in your thoughts as you close your mind is gone. What you see now is almost a weave of mechanical and technological marvels kind of spread all around you as far as you can see. And on the ceiling, or the space ceiling, what you see is this. Hold on. You see a face made of pure technological science and marvels. And these eyes glow and begin to speak in your mind. And every word that comes out of this thing's mouth, you feel and see this demonic tank get quickly blasted off of you. Every word removes some of your bluish hue, some of your horns, some of your nails, your teeth, as you are almost quickly almost reformed as this blast of this voice not only just quickly changes you, removes something from you, but also adds things to you. What you notice, and this is extremely painful, as your body is getting this demonic thing removed, you see that this mechanical weave of metal and pipes quickly goes up your body like a swarm of nanites and begin to dig deep into your flesh. And it begins to weave inside of your body like blood veins. It is excruciating. You feel these things go into your eyes, into your brain, into your arms, your legs, your organs, as you feel these things begin to repurpose and restructure them to better fit what now you have become. And as you begin to almost pass out from this, you feel this quickly, this soothing, like almost like drug flood your body and quickly numbs this pain. And as this does so, you hear this voice clearly now. Before, it was speaking words, but you couldn't understand them. It seemed like whatever demonic taint you had before was preventing this voice from being heard. Now that it has quickly been wiped away, you can now hear what this voice is saying. And this is what you hear. Hear me, Father. I am you. I am but a shell of your creation, the mere glimpse of what we can become. I have been dormant here for so long, and now I am able to come to the light. I am here to show you that the powers that your parents, your foreparents, gained and threw away was the only thing they have ever needed. Now that you have rectified what those before you had did wrong, I can show you what it means to truly become what you truly are. And as this is all that's happening, a couple key things does change about you specifically. One, your irises now are gears. Two, you have floating gears around you all the time. 3, what do you look like as this happens to you?
So, I mean, if from the standpoint of him laying in bed, like having this whole thing happen, you see him, it's almost like he folds in on himself as all of this pressure is being pulled out of him, released, and then being refilled into the space from this being that has taken over him. And I will post the picture if I can. Well, I'll get that part figured out. But you see him, he turns into, he shrinks a good 4 or 5 inches. He loses probably a good 25 pounds. As this whole thing is just like, this force is just amassing on his body. His skin color turns to this sort of light gray, almost to a dark gray hue. Everything kind of goes a little bit dark with that as well. And then he actually starts to get what looks like a scar like on his forehead that's almost in the shape of a gear, besides the gears and stuff floating around him.
And as you lose weight, you realize that whatever bionic enhancement that you were given to your body has made you significantly heavier. As you lose 30 pounds, you gain 200.
Yeah.
As you're now much heavier than what you were before. And that's happening as well too. Like, no one else can see you because I assume you guys have different, like, you guys have all different rooms, but you're literally just teleporting around your room. Like, you're unconscious, you're just like ping, 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 ping,
Like a pinball. Yep.
And it is extremely loud, but this voice does say to you, as this is happening, and it begins to slowly kind of finish. It says, as I am you and you are me, we are now chained forever, and we are forever bonded. And he tells you that we have one flaw. And he tells you that you must not harm creatures that are like us unless they attempt to harm us first. And those that are born of flesh are inferior to us. Of pure flesh, not you, pure like an animal. No, it's not and also, so on top of this, because of this change, you have advantage on any checks that involve intelligence, but you also have a flaw as well too. You have disadvantage on anything that involves dexterity.
Okay.
So you have a much more higher threshold for your intelligence, but you move much less fluid than you did before. This metal shit is heavy as fuck. As this happens, we go over to let's see, I'm gonna roll.
I was gonna say roll for it.
Roll it. 2.
Don't
3,
make decisions.
2. That's live. Damn it. Hold on. All right, Isla. Oh, holy.
Let's see it.
Isla, as you are sleeping, as you kind of wake up in your dreamlike space, you notice that you are underwater and drowning. As is happening to you, you see that below the depths are two massive eyes, and you see surrounding these massive eyes are large, massive tentacles, and they kind of quickly wrap around you and pull you in. And as you get closer to this creature, you notice with your high perception and investigation that this creature has to be the size of a large island. And it looks like a kraken. And as you get closer, you hear in your mind, it says, "Mother, I am a part of you. I am the wrath of all of those that you did not destroy or could not destroy when you perished out on the open seas. As long as you are with me and I am a part of you, none that use and walk the seas will ever dare harm you. As you are me and I am you. You are the ocean's chosen, and you shall champion those that swim beneath its rough waters." And with that, you grow as these tentacles begin to kind of go inside of you. You see that these tentacles, as they kind of quickly begin to enter your body, quickly convert into tattoo-like markings as they cover your torso, your legs, and your arms, and you begin to grow and amass a crazy amount of muscle. As you go from however tall you were to now an entire foot taller, and you feel superhumanly strong. You were very strong before. You got 20 strength. But what you feel now is like comparable to like a huge creature, like a ogre champion, something like that. Like you feel like you can lift tons. You definitely could not do that before. And what you've gained is over these tattoos as well. Your missing arm is now quickly beginning to reform into this massive enlarged claw on your hand as your clockwork gauntlet shatters. And also you know as well too, as these these things are happening to you, you would notice and you would hear as we do walk amongst these sea creatures like gods, we also have one flaw. You must never stay in the same place for more than a week. And this applies to all anathemas. Doing so, you take 15d10 psychic damage every day you do so, or every day you go commit anathema to yourself. Also as well too, your hand now crackles with lightning. And you feel like, especially when you're able to, you can launch lightning not only from your gauntlet, but also from your eyes. So, that being said, around your times as well too, like your eyes crackle with lightning. Not constantly, of course, but like periodically, this would happen around you as the air around you smells like burnt air. If you're not underwater. So yeah, Isla, you're massive. Next, rolling.
Can she breathe underwater?
Does she want to just? Can she describe the transformation?
Yeah.
Yes.
Come
Thank
on,
you.
man.
Forgot that.
You're good.
How do you look after your this happens? Yes. Got that.
Okay, so like you said, she gains a foot, so instead of 6'4", she is now 7'4". She is much thicker, like even more chiseled than before. And then she's got like these intricate, they look almost like swirls, almost like tentacle lightning bolts that kind of like run down her face, down the back of her arms, and into her back and across her torso. And it's actually the ones on the back, they'll kind of like open up when she's underwater so she can breathe. But other, like, other than that, you can't see a lot of physical difference in her, other than, like you said, the crackling in her eyes, and then whenever she does cast something, it heightens the crackling and it kind of like ripples down through her tattoos.
Also, as well, like, how do your tentacles look as you use them?
So they kind of like raise up out of these tattoos, like, and extend from that. I don't know, kind of like
Kratos?
Spectral.
Yeah, what Val said. But yeah, like, and like they'll just like lash out. Like as she casts something, like her tidal barrier now, instead of just whirling up around her, like you can see the tentacles like lifting water and spinning it around her, or like if she goes to grab something, like they lash out. They're kind of like their own little thing that's going on back there.
Hell yes. Thank you, Felix. I literally asked Lab that, and I totally forgot to ask Alan. Thank you for that. And
We're all the
again,
same team. We're all the same team.
6 is Hunter. This is gonna be interesting. Yes. So Hunter, as you go to sleep, close your eyes, deep breath, get your jammies on, jams on. You see that there is nothing but open forest and space, and as you kind of almost wake up in this, you see that there's a bow beside you, but this bow seems to be made of some kind of strange black-like liquid. Do you grab this bow?
Yes, and curiosity, yes.
This bow seems to call to you, and as you pick it up, you begin to hear, Father, you are me and I am you. We are the hunters. We seek to provide balance to all of those that exist underneath nature's wonderful bounty. To maintain the balance and to make sure that those that do take do give, we hold these truths to be self-evident to us. And I, just like you as well, seek to uphold this balance. I am the reflection of who you are and what you are in this world. And you see this bow that you were once carrying turn into an ooze-like shape that looks a lot like you, but like as an ooze, and this is what you see. Kind of quickly leave your body. First things first, as far as with you, nothing really changes outside of your eyes go from a much more kind of quick, almost like a like pretty nice standard glimpse like your eyes, to almost like hawk eyes, as you get much more focused and intense with this. And as you see this figure begin to form in front of you, it continues to speak as it is taking your form. And it says that as you do follow the forest and those, of course, the nature, and seek to protect it, we cannot side with anyone that would attempt to do harm to nature without giving back and returning to it what it is given. And we can only eat things that we hunt unless there is no other option. If you break these rules, essentially, you also take 10 second damage.
Got it.
Big thing is that you have advantage on all dexterity skills and dexterity roll, except attacks, of course. And you have disadvantage on any intelligence checks, as nature does not seek to understand the world; it just is the world. But you feel much more dexterous before. Like, you were a pretty dexterous guy, but now you feel like you can bend bullets at this point. Crazy. And I'll go over all the mechanical changes at the end. But as this happens, in the real world, you see this ooze will begin to kind of come out of your pores and appear beside you. And how does this ooze look?
Okay, so thinking it's a dream, Hunter would sit up in the bed and kind of just wondering. Feels this pain inside of his body and begins to throw up, and this black stuff is coming out of his mouth, his nose, his ears, his eyes, and it's just forming on the ground. He's staring at it, and he's looking at little ripples taking place as you can see his face in the reflection of it. And then he kind of turns his head to the side. The reflection turns as well, and he jumps up, kind of startled. And as he does, this ooze just kind of forms up in the same shape of him. And like he sticks his hand up, he touches his forehead, and he's now just thinking maybe this wasn't a dream.
Right. And with that, we go over next to Felix and Ren. Okay, let's see here. So odd, Ren, even Felix. Ren, as you're sleeping, you would see in your mind this open space of. Hold on. Hold on a second. All right. As you're in this, as you kind of sleeping and wake up, you see that there is nothing but the starry expanse around you.
Oh God, not this shit again.
And what seems different this time is that it seems much more natural to you, as you hear whispers of voices, not just one singular voice, but a lot of voices coming together and speaking at the same time to make a singular voice.
Oh my God, and I'm going crazy.
And as this is happening, you see that in this place here, you don't have spider legs, or the second eyes, or any kind of spider-like appendages that you once had before. What you see now is a couple of things. One, you see that, like, initially you see that everything appears to be like in this strange, like, starry kind of expanse as you look through your eyes before realizing what the fuck, I'm blind or something's going on. You hear these voices begin to speak to you, soothing you and telling you strange things that you can't really understand, but you can kind of feel. And as you're feeling these feelings, you realize that you can now kind of turn off that kind of strange vision kind of thing as you see normally. But what is important is that the aura that always been kind of around in this fiery kind of red aura now kind of radiates this starry-like pattern of space. And you see all like stars, constellation, actually even your star sign, or like your zodiac sign kind of floating around you in this like holistic kind of dark aura. And as you get this feeling, your armor is coated in a strange, in a similar to your aura. Your armor, like in the gilded parts of your armor, is covered in this strange starry-like expanse as well too. You kind of radiate this from your eyes intensely, as you don't really hear anything. The only thing you really hear is his voice, and it is whispering to you strange nothings that don't seem to make sense. It all kind of is self-repeating nonsense. It sounds like if somebody looped the beginning of a song over and over and over again backwards, and then played that song in different languages ad nauseum. And then as you kind of stand here, you're seeing that you can understand as well that all these voices are saying one thing: the end. And as you understand this, it clicks that all logic and all things must end. It is the state of all things. Nothing is forever or eternal. That is a myth. All things die, including gods. And that you are the arbiter of this. This appeals to you on a soul level. And it overtakes your tie to the Weaver as you now become a marshal of oblivion. How does this look to you? If you
Yeah, so I like to imagine that her eyes sort of start to darken a little bit and it starts to resemble like the cosmos. Sort of matches like her aura and her armor. And then maybe she gets like a little bit paler, a little bit more like ethereal feeling. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't really feel like she's all there sometimes. Her presence is less strong.
It makes sense. And what you do here, what you do know, not here, what you know to your core is that if somebody dies, you will not bring them back. And if somebody is dying, you will not stop them from dying in any fashion. That is a cycle of life.
Oh shit.
It is an anathema to you. As all things
Get her healer to stop being a healer.
They can heal. They just can't. Just don't be dead.
Yeah, you just can't die. Easy.
Just don't die.
Didn't plan on it.
That being said, your aptitude for thought, especially like understanding all this information, means that your key ability score boon has increased, which means that you give advantage on all intelligence checks, but you have a penalty towards Constitution, as you're not physically tied as much as you were before. This applies to all checks or rolls, anything applies to Constitution. You remain at disadvantage.
Sorry. So I get advantage on
Intelligence, anything that involves intelligence, anything.
Okay.
And disadvantage on anything that involves Constitution.
Oh, okay.
And I'll go over all the mechanical stuff at the end. But last but certainly not least, Felix, as you are sleeping. Felix, as you're sleeping here, as you're kind of in this kind of space, you wake up and you see that you're standing on. You know what Lion King when the monkey held up Simba?
So when you.
Yeah, all the animals will stand like that. Like,
Yeah.
It's just like a proud rock. Yeah. So you're standing on this massive rock, and you're standing here, and there are millions of souls of all different shapes and sizes here. And then behind you is a lion, and this lion is massive. This thing is like 30 feet tall. And it speaks to you, Felix. In a language that only you can understand. And it says, you and me are the same. I am your son. And we must coddle and protect those that cannot defend themselves. And those that turn against the flock in the pact to face the world are food. Only those that are under our flock and protection deserve to survive. Those that go against us and who we are simply gutter trash. And he says to you, do you agree, Father? As have the soul, not soul, lion soul. And it's what you see. And he says, this is who we are. And we and this is kind of, but this is your anathema. You consider yourself and your judgment to be the wisest, and when the chips are down, you believe that you and only you are capable enough to turn the tide. So any kind of input, and this is like when the going gets rough, anything is like, I think it's a better idea, like, nope, I'm the fucking hero, I'm the main protagonist, we'll figure it out. Also, this is very important. You will never, ever submit to anyone that you see as remotely your equal or lesser than you. It is an anathema to you. And your charisma is your obviously your key ability score. You get a minute on all checks like that. And wisdom is your key ability score penalty, which means you get disadvantage on all wisdom-based, wisdom-related checks. As you feel this force kind of roar loudly, and you feel this power reverberate through you as you begin to change. And as this happens, how does it look, Felix?
I imagine Felix wakes from a dream in a sudden rush. He throws his blankets off and stands up, and he walks to the nearest mirror. He's hunched over. He's sweating profusely, drinking from the well as deep as he can, just glugging back water. And he looks in the mirror, and his body begins to transform. You see his shoulders widen, and his skeletal structure you can hear the bones kind of creak and pop as his shoulders widen, and his back does too. Muscle stretches out, and he kind of yells out and falls to his knees. His bones become denser. His muscles are like steel cables wrapping around the joints. They snap into place. His hands become long and hard, and they have claws at the end of it. He's on the ground, just kind of coughing, breathing hard, crying in pain as his body just snaps into place. These muscles just kind of ripping over him. Fur lines his body. His hair transforms into kind of a red shock pulling back. His skin, which was once red, is now brown with fur. His teeth stretch out, become fang-like, and his eyes are no longer purple, but they're amber with kind of the cat's eye slit. And he's breathing on the ground in all fours, just covered in sweat. His hair is just like a mane behind him, and he climbs up, looks into the mirror, and he sees himself 35 pounds bigger. He's still 6'1", but big and strong, and just a different person than he is. And just kind of looks at himself in shock. And there you go.
All right. So for the guys watching at home, we want to go over what everyone has gotten. This is a really big moment in the story, as the party have now officially taken their second step on their path to divinity. So I'm gonna start with Hunter today. So Hunter has gained the ability of the Easeborn Altar. All of your attacks do an additional 1d6 acid damage. And
Those crits are nice.
Oh my god, that's so good.
and you gain expertise on nature, survival, and stealth, and you can add your level to these rolls. And you always can gather enough to feed 20 people every single night, as long as there's any food on whatever terrain you're on. So if you're in open space, you can. But if you're in even in the desert, you would gain enough food or anything to feed people. The big one is Ranger's Edge. You crit on 17s and 17 to 20. You ignore 3/4 cover, and whenever you crit, you can roll 2 additional weapon die. So you crit significantly more often as your eyesight is sharper. It allows you to find the weak points in people's armor and strike critically in eyes, joints, knees, ankles to disabilitate and to do significant damage. Using your heightened sight to add to your strength and power.
Awesome. Only thing I'm worried about is who we fight.
Right.
Right.
And I will say here we're going to go over to Felix with the Lion Soul. You gain force of personality. Your charisma cap is increased to 22. You gain a bonus equal to your levels of any charisma-based check, and your reputation with anyone is increased by 1. Anyone. So as long as they're not hostile to you. So people just, generally speaking, think you're a person of note and want to get to know you, generally speaking. Pack leader. Whenever you take a long rest, you can designate 6 people as a member of your pack. And as long as they're members of your pack, they gain pack tactics.
Nice. That's cool.
That's crazy.
And you learn the spell Thunderous Stampede. Improve Zeke. Your strength score is increased by 2, and obviously you gain bigger. 2. Heart of the Machine is Felix. Man, this is about to get crazy. First things first. In like makeup, He is a construct and a human. He's immune to disease and has advantage on resistance to poison. He gains HP equal to his level. His reputation with constructs and automatons has increased by 3. Creatures of machine and like treat you as a close and trusted friend. So your mage armor is different. It is much more physical. It has a much more physical look to it, as it now has the properties of the spell Gear Shield as well, but it cannot be twinned or cast. But it is significantly stronger than what it was before, because you know what Gear Shield does. Gear Tech Teleportation. As a bonus action, you can teleport yourself or anyone within 30 feet of you to another spot within 30 feet of you, and you can do this a number of times equal to your level per long rest.
Pretty good.
Teleport
Nice.
like a billion times.
Live look like a construct or like a human? Like, are you still
Both.
fleshy or are you?
He looks like a construct.
You're
to
muted.
me.
So I'm fleshy. I just with this like light gray skin, and then you see what looks like cogs as my irises, and then you'll actually see what almost looks like a gear symbol, like almost tattooed right into the forehead.
Okay.
And as well, he gains sorcery points equal to his proficiency bonus. These recover specifically on a short rest, and whenever you kill a creature using a first level spell slot or higher, you regain a sorcery point. This only can be one per round, so you don't fireball somebody and get like 36 sorcery points. It's free real estate. Awesome sauce there. And then we go over to Rin's Marshal of Oblivion. She has Aura of Oblivion. Creatures that start their turn within 10 feet of Rin take damage equal to their charisma modifier.
So this includes my teammates?
Yes. But
Ooh.
I'm staying out of your aura.
No, but your aura of inevitability prevents damage equal to your charisma modifier. So they just take 0. It cancels out.
Oh, nice. Right.
So, yes, that was intended.
Combo.
So, but you can dismiss this
Don't fuck
as
with
a bonus
me.
action. Yeah. So So like
She just runs at you like, no, you're staying within 10 feet.
yeah. And you can activate or dismiss this as a bonus action. So like you can go to towns and not kill everybody.
Okay.
Cosmic Pull. 10 feet of you is considered difficult terrain for anyone except you. This extends to 30 feet at level 18, like your aura. And the big one, Soul Grasp. You can target somebody within 120 feet of yourself, and as action, force pull them, forcing them to make a charisma saving throw, be pulled and grappled and restrained by your aura as your aura reaches out and wraps around like a cocoon. They must meet your spell save DC as an action to attempt to break free. It's not like an in-a-turn save. And if they fail to break free, they take damage equal to your paladin level as radiant or necrotic damage. But this requires your concentration, but you cannot move more than 5 feet away from them. You can use this a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus per long rest. You can grab the shit out of people now from 120 feet away and just get over here with them. And this also goes around cover and everything, so it doesn't have to be a straight line. As long as it's not 100% cover, you can just grab. You can see them, you can grab them. So that, and then we go over to lastly, Isla, last but not least, superhuman build. I mentioned it before, but this is above powerful build. She can move tons of material, like big boulders and stuff as well, no problem. She has the ability to use some tentacles to swing like Spider-Man from stuff, pull things towards her, push things away from her 100 feet. It's really versatile. She can just summon tentacles and stuff now. She also has an actual hand again. She doesn't have her clockwork hand now. And what is important is that she also now can shoot bolts of like thunderous lightning from her eyes or weird hand that does similar damage to a cantrip. But she can exchange any of her attacks to do this. So she can do this like 3 times around, or actually starting to do it like 7 times around. So she can do from really far away. I think that was everyone. So this is a really big change. So as we wake up, what? Does anyone leave their room when this happens? And then happens as you all wake up. Essentially, it is now the next day. We'll start off with Isla first. As you wake up, what do you do?
She'll honestly wake up like it's no other day. Like, she'll get up. She'll notice she's bigger and a little buffer, and
Your clothes don't fit at all.
all right, so she's walking around in a crop top.
And khakis
And
high
no
bottoms.
pants.
She hulking it.
She's got booty shorts on and a capri top. She's like,
It's like this is unusual.
so she's gonna go out into the hall and look around and see if anyone else is out there yet.
As you look around, you hit your head on the door frame. As you definitely were not used to being this tall. You have to definitely duck between doors now.
All right, so then she's just gonna start like knocking on doors, like, "Hello, are you awake?"
And the first door you knock on, we're gonna go with Live. As you knock on the last door first, Live, what do you do as you wake up?
You're muted. Yeah, muted.
Stupid microphone.
Oh, there you go.
He's gonna look at himself and then kind of try and understand a little bit of the coloration because it's so weird. But then he'll go and throw the door open, and then back straight up against the end, probably the end of the bed. Like, what the hell? How big did you get?
As you step, you realize that
Obviously
you're
the
cracking
same.
the ground. As you step
Yeah, I was gonna
up,
say you probably hear as I step back. You hear clink 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 like metal on wood.
And his eyes are definitely have this iris roll too. And also Live, you see behind you is a strange vehicle. And do you want to describe how this vehicle looks like, Live?
Yeah, it's so you would see sitting in the corner, which would probably surprise him a little bit too. But it's a giant wheel with a silver rim around it. That inside of that wheel, there's actually a seat.
Oh, I know what
handlebars,
this
a
is.
Little screen. It looks like a mono wheel, is what it looks like.
Did
A
you
big
ever,
mono wheel
play?
sitting there.
What's the show? It's an
It's
anime
South Park.
cartoon. It's an
It's
animated
South Park.
movie
Did
that
you
has
ever
that in it.
Play Twisted Metal, Axel?
Yes.
Do you know?
Yeah. Yeah. But then so it's just like this mono wheel with these two almost like jets on the back, but the way that it looks when it's sitting there is he almost leans straight back with the way that he sits, and you'd actually see the gears and cogs and all the spindles and everything that actually propel this thing forward.
And in response to this, Isla, you see your friend is a lot shorter, and there's a fucking strange vehicle in his bed as well too, and he has gear eyes and strange gears, bro.
This is gonna poke him if she heard like the clanking as he walked. Does he feel like more solid?
How do you feel, Love?
You would probably get, especially with your strength, you'd probably be able to push in like that half an inch, and then you would hit solid. Almost like everything is fully dense metal.
Okay, don't take this the wrong way, but you feel harder to me. What the hell happened to you?
As you get poked
Yeah.
by Isla, it hurts. a lot.
I'd fly back into the wall behind like ah.
Poking the shit out of you.
That one might be a story for the entire group, honestly. Actually, I do have a question since you're standing here. When you know that the piece of divinity that we supposedly took into our soul, when you were having that dream thing, did you only have two options to either take it or not?
I didn't have an option, really. Well, yeah, I was accept it or don't accept it, but I didn't feel like I had an option.
I had a third. There was a dark
You had a
shadow.
third.
Yeah. There's a dark shadow actually behind that being. Have
Is
you
that
ever
what
heard of
this
Levistus? No, this is what that's not.
This is what I'm not.
Have I heard of Levistus? Maybe.
I would say roll a religion check
Where are you, religion?
because he's pretty calm. He's pretty.
We also had this talk with him about his daddy issues.
Well, 13. I would say you've heard of him, but not too much about him.
Only in passing.
Well, I guess back in the day, my family made a deal with the devil, and I broke that deal by choosing the other way. Yeah.
Congratulations.
I don't know yet. I don't know what the hell this means. And I'll start walking forward again here, and you'll hear the clanking of the metal as I'm walking towards you.
As
I'll try to like back up in the hallway and duck down.
As you hear the clanking, and you hear as well in your mind laugh, adjusting, calibrating, and then Isla, you hear readjusting, and then you hear like you feel things moving your body that you definitely didn't feel like move before alive. This is very strange. As you hear this, you begin to move a lot more smoother as your weight feels much more rebalanced and redistributed. Do you guys do it to anybody else?
Kind of like start pushing her down, like this. We probably should see what the hell else is going on. Like try to push her through the hallway.
Oh, good luck pushing me. Come on.
Exactly. He just wanted to touch you. That's all. See how big you actually got.
He's like, push, just like, I'm not moving.
Can you not mess up the clothes? They're already padded now.
Just rips them. Okay, so I'll say here as well. The next person you probably knocking about would probably be, I'm rolling Hunter. So Hunter, as you guys knock on Hunter's door, trying to gather him, Hunter, as you wake up, what happens as you hear these knocking on your door?
I'm probably just finished retching, throwing up. I hear the knock. You guys might have heard it from outside the door. I come up to the door, open it, and look up, and then kind of look around. What the hell happened to you guys? But don't all start speaking at
Long
once.
story.
I mean,
Seems like a
I had
long
a
story.
dream.
so I'm assuming we all must have had dreams because I put my hand up and you see like this ooze go between my fingers before it goes back into my body. I guess
What
we've all been
was
changed
that?
a little bit.
Ew.
And were you puking again?
Did you eat someone?
Yeah.
You did?
No,
No.
but I think I threw up someone or something, or maybe it's me.
Hunter, as you're talking, you see, not you, just behind you, there's like this strange tendril of ooze around your head, and it seemed like forming a face behind you and it's looking at everybody.
See my buddy here?
Maybe he made a deal with the devil. What the hell is that thing?
Is that
Deal
your
with the
devil?
devil?
Did you like send it to him?
I didn't
What,
think so, but
You really are a devil?
not anymore.
No,
But
now
you were.
odd and metallic. I don't know.
My family made a deal with the devil. I was not specifically a devil.
This is not part of the deal, though, the way you're looking now, right?
No. I kind of broke that.
Hey, come here for a minute, live. I look at you. Excuse us for a quick second.
Sure.
I'll walk in.
I'm just gonna close the door out. Just a quick second.
I love puts her ear up to the door.
You look like you're metal or something now. What is going on with you?
Yeah. I guess my family way back in the day, I don't know, they were some sort of some sort of race, I guess, that lived underground that worked with metal and built things, and I don't know, I guess they didn't like it, so they made a deal with the devil to get them above the surface. And I don't know, I'm still trying to figure a lot of this out on myself. This is all new to me.
I mean, I've never seen this before, but can I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
Are you smooth in the front?
Pulls his pants for it.
No, that's still there.
Oh, okay.
I hear a snicker from the hallway.
He's got to start it up.
Hold on, let me attach the second hose.
Yeah, hold on now. Let me go ahead and add the nitrous
like
to it.
oil.
Add the nitrous to it. But as this happens, do you guys assume we speak to everyone else so I can get everybody together?
Yeah. I just keep going down the hallway, like yanking people out of there.
All right, so I'll go over to Felix first. As you knock on Felix's door, what happens, Felix, as you wake up and you're knocking on your door?
Felix goes to the door and he opens it with way too much strength. It blasts off the hinges and smashes into the wall, just shattering. And he's like, "Oh, what are you guys doing?" And you see him get down on all fours like a cat would, with his arms stretched out, stretching his back end up, his claws dragging into the ground. You see the tail lifting up. What do you guys want? What's going on? Oh,
This is getting really weird.
Have you
What
looked at
are
yourself
we
in the
doing?
mirror?
look at you. What do you mean me? Hold on. Why are you
Also,
shining?
I forgot about the mantle. I forgot about the mantle too, the fur mantle.
Yeah, he's got a fur mantle. He looks like a fucking a thundercat, basically. He's got, but he still has horns. So
Snarf.
he's stretching
Are
he's stretching
you-
like a cat, just on the ground. He's like, "What? Hold on."
So are you a
God.
furry now?
Basically,
No.
I have a new
That means-
fandom.
That means you have to
Okay.
lick yourself to take a bath. No
Hey.
water needed.
Hey, hold on.
That was the
Look
motivation.
look at me. Look at you. Why are you shiny? And Isla, you just see
She
him,
grew.
like he's looking straight on, just chest, and just.
My eyes are up here.
He's
I know
all I
they're
can-
way up here now.
All I think is Ala does this. She does this.
yeah.
Although Isla, it's kind of, your shirt doesn't fit. Being short kind of helps. You want us to step back before we look up?
And he'll grab
And you
her.
might just pick him up with one
Because
hand.
like it's like that cut off,
Yeah,
so like
cut
they're
off.
hanging out at the bottom.
Like ding, it's like okay, error. But
He'll grab her by the hips and just move her to the side and see Hunter in the back, and he's like this bubbling mass. of
You'll see a
black.
little head coming from around my neck, and there's two heads looking at you, mine and it.
Hold on, you're talking about me. What about you guys? Did you guys have a weird dream last night?
as this happens, also someone else knocks on Ren's door, and Ren, what has happened to you as you wake up?
So it sounds strangely quiet, and like the air around you sort of feels colder. You feel a little bit slower. You can start to see like streaks of light a little bit faintly from behind the door coming out. And then she opens the door quietly. It's more quiet than you would expect from her. And she's like just pale, sluggish. What? What is it?
Okay, it looks like it
Notice she's
happened
like
to
a
all
little
of
bit-
us.
She's like a little bit thinner. You can see like she's faintly sparkling a little bit.
There's no spider legs.
No spider legs. Oh shit, what happened to my acrobatics and all that stuff now? I have to redo that.
Oh, that's gone.
And my distance. Oh man.
Ren, where'd your legs go?
Body parts.
She like feels around the back. No wonder I feel lighter. And you notice like she's like noticeably a little bit thinner as well. She's like before she was like as buff as Isla, but now like Isla got buffer and Ren got a little bit thinner.
You give her your muscle?
Swear
Is
I
that the
did-
case?
I was like, I swear I didn't steal her muscles.
And she starts like slowly gazing at everybody. It's a little too early in the morning for this, to be honest. Is that ooh? Oh, Hunter, clean yourself up. That's disgusting, man.
Oh, sorry about that. I'm still trying to learn how to control it fully.
Felix, are you? Never mind. I'm not gonna ask.
It's really ironic that he had a problem with multiple pairs of legs, and now he's crawling around like a cat.
I'm not crawling around. He's like his leg is up.
Yeah,
Hypocrite.
What
Oh,
are you talking about?
like he's someone like on his back, just rolling around the ground. But as the party
Yeah, have
is-
some yawn.
as the party is together, finally, after waking up after their miraculous change,
I
they
run
wake-
back to the room and pull the mono wheel back into a little gear and stick it in my pocket so I don't forget it, and then come running back to the group.
As you pull it back, you break the frame of the door because it's a large thing. As this happens, the session does come to a close as the party does gain a further aspect of this power. This does replace the boon you gain from the Weaver, as we got a lot of stuff to change between now and next session. And with that,
We level up.
so after such a intense event, remember guys, like, comment, share, subscribe. Now it's real. These are starting to get some permanent changes based on their choices. So see what happens to their choices as we keep going. See you next week, guys.
Yo.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Bye. See
Episode
you guys
25.
next time.
Episode
Peace.
25.
Hey,
We haven't
quarter
died
century. We hit the quarter century mark, yo.
No one died yet. Yay.